Alright, what's up guys? Let me get rid of my timer here. And YouTube Gaming. What's up guys? Morrowind! We're here! We made it. May or may not fall asleep from this stream. Oh, it feels bad. No, but guys, this is it. Morrowind is here. We are making the Stamina Warden. Stamina Warden Ebonheart Pact. That is what won. I made mine a Imperial. Figured it's a very good general race. I could probably make a Magicka build if I wanted to eventually. But I wanted to play the Imperial on the Ebonheart Pact for some good bonuses. And I'm pumped, man. Really pumped to give this a try. What else? Let me update you guys on what else I've been doing, because I've been busy. I completely 100% changed and overhauled my Nightblade's PvP build for Morrowind. And I've been testing and looking at stats, and guys, it's dirty. It's dirty. It's dirty. Let me tell you, I'm excited. I've been running it by a bunch of people. I've done some testing. Let me tell you, it's gonna work really, really well. I'm also going to upgrade. You guys know the big beginner guide that I have. The big beginner guide that I have, like the 42-minute one. Due to popular demand, I'm going to be updating that for Morrowind. That's going to be a huge undertaking. It's going to take me a long time to do. I'm hoping to have it out by June 1st, so that with all the new people flooding in from Morrowind, that it'll be like really good timing. So hopefully that'll bring in a lot of traffic to the channel. But yeah, Dragonhood, in terms of races, it's the same as like everything, man. I would recommend High Elf or Breton. Breton's cost reduction is probably going to be really good right now, but I know High Elf also gives you Magicka recovery, so either would be fine. This is my first Warden stream. I will be streaming tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. It's a stream tonight instead of a video because, come on, I'd be stupid not to stream on pre-release day. I'd be stupid not to stream on pre-release day. So it's 3 streams this week. And then I have a guide on ESO Plus on Thursday, because I did get ESO Plus, guys. I have the gigantic craft bag. So, of course, I made like a little craft bag skit in my attempt to be funny, because people asked me to do that. So I tried. I tried very hard. But that's coming on Thursday. And then next Monday is a Undaunted Pledges guide. Then 2 more streams. And then probably I'm going to try to have the complete beginner guide output by that Thursday. I might not have it, but I'm going to try. What am I going to do? Some more PvP? Ginger Dog? Most likely whenever the hype from the Warden kind of dies down a little bit, I'll probably swap over to my Nightblade and PvP again. But I'd be stupid not to cash in as a content creator on the initial Warden hype. And plus I want to try the new tutorial, the new class. I want to give stuff a try. Now, guys, I did not play on the PTS. I got an invite, but I did not play because I wanted to wait and experience everything fresh. So this is going to be my first time ever playing through Morrowind. I'm letting myself go through the tutorial again because I do want to see the new tutorial. So yeah, that is an update from me on everything that's going on in terms of YouTube news and stuff. What's up, Dragon? How's it going, man? So yeah, let's get this started. I'm hoping with the Morrowind streams we can reach a quality viewer count. So hopefully we're gonna hope for the best. But I will be streaming till about 11 o'clock tonight, so we have a long stream ahead of us, guys. Long stream ahead of us. So let's start this off. I was thrilled to hear you traveling Vvardenfell, your new adventure starts you, blah blah blah. Permission of the standing travel experience. Okay. Okay. Let me turn on subtitles, hold on. Move the mouse to look around. I wonder, man. What's up, Falco? How's it going, man? Loving the Warden? Yeah, I can't wait to give mine a try. I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna be trying stamina. I'm gonna be playing stamina. But I'm going through the tutorial, even though I don't have to. I'm going through the tutorial because I want to see the new one. What's up, D-Ho? How's it going? Typical. Gotta start as a prisoner, man. Everyone's talking about how the DK is getting nerfed, but they fail to point out cost reduction and damage bugs. So DK, everyone's going crazy. Everyone's going crazy over class balance. I'm not even worrying about it. What happens happens. I'm just trying to play, man.
Welcome to Vvardenfell, land of
Yeah, get these off me, yo.
You'll find I'm full. You've been captured by.
No, I have not. You know what, guys? Hold on. What's up, Super Hyped? Installing now? Cool, dude. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I am going to actually... Hold on. I'm actually going to pause my music. And we're going to listen to the game and all the music. I want to listen to all the new stuff. So we're gonna listen to no music, and we're just going to listen to the game. Yeah, I know a whole bunch of... All the Templars are complaining, man. All the Templars are not feeling too good. So we read through this.
I need to make sure you can handle yourself in a fight.
Alright, sure. Sure, let me test my fighting skills. I want to see the new stuff.
Hit me. I want to see what you've got.
Oh, I got you. I'll fucking beat your ass. James Paul, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Give him the fucking business.
Try to block this one.
Finish her off.
Finish her. Alright, easy enough. Open my crown crate. I actually already did open my crown crate. I got like 3 consumables. Of crap. And then I got... Sorry, Justin, I opened it prior. I got 3 consumables. They really weren't that good. But then I got the Balfoya Nyx Hound. It's kind of fucking gross, and I'll never use it. Ever. At all. But yeah, that's kind of what I got. I'm gonna be running around with my Dwarven Spider from the pre-release, so...
Impressive.
Oh yeah, dude, I beat your ass.
Oh, not too much, really. I need you to find a set of slaver clothes so you don't look like one of the prisoners. Plus, we need the gate key. I've got a few more things to check on. Some locks resist...
Okay. My mains are DK and Templar, so it's 50-50. Yeah, so you get a little bit of both. What is the Warden good for? I mean, it's like every other class. It's got its own strengths. It's got its own weaknesses. It'll pretty much be able to do everything. Oh, you're new. So gamers, it's pretty much... It's like all the other classes. Every class can fit every niche and can kind of go into every role. But the Warden's specialty is going to be support. I'm sure, it's still going to be a viable damage dealer, either as magic or stamina. But it's going to try to have more support-like elements in its kit. That's what it's trying to go for. But I am going to be playing stamina on mine, so I don't know how much exactly support I'm going to be getting. Like I said, I haven't looked too much into Warden. I kind of want it to go in fresh. If I don't get Morrowind, will I still need to update my PS4 when it comes out? I would imagine you would, yes. I would imagine it would. Alright, let's see here.
Oh, not too much, really. I need you to find a set of slaver clothes. I've got a few more. An idea? Of course. I just need
Alright.
to satisfy...
I'll go. I don't need any more practice. Let me go grab my stuff. Where's my music, dude? I want to listen to the new music. Let's leave it half volume. Alright. Oh, I gotta put a personality on. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's gonna start telling me all these fucking, It says I have champion points, but I don't know how I can place them because I'm level 1. That's what I don't understand. It's like, oh yeah, place these champion points, but I'm level fucking 1. Alright, let's go down. Let's go down here. The Templar 2017. Yeah, what Dragon's saying is pretty much correct. It's basically kind of like a druid or a ranger because it's got the pet. I have the oh, let me stick on my costume. Shit, what am I doing? I'm a fucking noob. Let's go, boys. Gotta use that Warden costume, man. I gotta use it. See, I know CP carries over. I know CP carries over. I'm not, you know, I know that. But I just didn't understand why I had it unlocked at level 1. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't realize, because this is my first alt. Like, I know champion points carry over, but I only figured I'd be able to place them once I actually hit level 50. Or, you know, CP 10, whatever. Warden is perfect for solo PvP? I have to imagine, yeah. It's going to have a lot of, like, pets and healing aspects to it, so I think it should be good for solo content, at least, you know, just based on looking at the kit. Hey, Dottz made a Magicka support Warden, but I don't know if I want a Stam or Mag. If you want to be a support Warden, Casperon, I'd probably recommend going Magicka. That probably is going to be better, because if you ever want to use Staves, you have to go Magicka. Stamina is going to probably support a more offensive, what's it called? Playstyle. Oh, at any time? No, I know that the other characters could use the CP, but I didn't realize that they could do it regardless of level. So here, let me place that. Let me place that shit right now. Yeah, I'm going DPS. Absolutely, I am. You bet your sweet ass I am. You bet your sweet ass. I mean, better for solo content and PvP/battlegrounds. Oh, hold on a second. Or if I get Morrowind in the disc form, do you know? I imagine that you're still gonna have to patch it no matter what. I imagine that you're gonna have to patch it no matter what. I mean, that is my guess, at least. Like, that's what I would imagine. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying to find a little something about what I should be doing. All right, here we go. Champion points for my Warden. Let me email these to myself. Sorry guys, I didn't like realize that I'd have these champion points available to me, so I'm a little bit behind right now. Warden CP. All right. But no, Warden's gonna be good for solo content. They're gonna have a lot at their like for their kit for especially Magicka, because they're gonna have a lot of heals and pets and a lot of group and self utility. I think they'll be a good solo class, but at the same time, you could make any class into a solo class. Yeah, hoping that we get a good viewer turnout tonight, man. I'm really hoping for it. Let me see here. We are going to go 56 and a mighty. Dump some points in a thaumaturge. And then let's go to the lover. Let's look at the stamina Nightblade. Well, the stamina Nightblade, yeah, the stamina Nightblades are getting, they got, man, dude. They got it rough. They really got the shit end of the stick, man. Yeah, that's what Warden was supposed to be coming in. They were looking at them as a support class, and they're going to fit that role very, very well. So if that's something that you want to fill, you know, like have a lot of CC, have a lot of support, then the Warden is going to be the class for you. It really is. Have a group chat of friends who play ESO. Just shared the stream with them. Hope that helps. Well, thanks, James. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really, really hoping that Morrowind gives me a nice big spike in viewership. I'm really, really praying for that. I heard a little bit about it, and I was just like, what the fuck, as I make a Stamina Nightblade. Yeah, Stamina Nightblades, they got They got that good shaft, man. They are not in the greatest of spots. They are not in the greatest of spots, let me tell you. Alright. Okay, here we go. Tag Savage, thanks for subscribing, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, so now that I have my champion points put in, let's go actually play. Hey, Dottz, hello from Brazil, your fans. I'm really enjoying your guides. Thank you. No problem, Bruno. Hello to Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Alright, complete one. Obtain the gate key and obtain the slaver key. I have no weapons. What's up, Random Fire? How's it going? Oh, they don't know, dude. They don't know. They don't know. I need a weapon, man. I'm just running around my fists trying to punch people. Oh, dude, these trivial locks, man. They're nothing. They're nothing. Yeah, Nightblades can't always be a bomber. Yeah, I mean, that's at least for Magicka Nightblades. Lock-picked, leveled up. Feels good. Show us the new CP changes? Well, basically, to my knowledge, the main thing that they changed with the CP was they moved all of the stuff that reduces cost. So, Magician... I know Magician was the Magicka one, but basically the ones that reduced the cost of stamina and Magicka abilities, those got removed. Those got removed. And then the way they made it is that your early champion points, when you spend those, they give you more return, and there's basically diminishing returns over time. So, you know, somebody, you're going to get more benefit, let's say, for your first 50 champion points spent. So, like, you can go up to 100, right? So, your first 50 are going to give you more return for your point investment than your second 50. So, basically, they're making it so that lower CP characters are stronger. And so that you don't just put 100 points, 100 points, 100 points into everything. You can spread your CP around a little bit more because it isn't as advantageous to put all of your points into one thing. But like what Falco said, I agree. I think CP needed a nerf. Do I think it may have been a little heavy-handed with the class nerfs on top of it? Or, you know, only time's going to tell. But we'll see. We'll have to see, man. Only time will tell. But regardless, I'm not freaking out. I'm just playing, trying to enjoy the game. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I get it. I have to do all Warden themed things. So where's my mount for this guy? Mount. Gotta use the Dwarven Warhorse. Yeah, I wanted to play the Warden right off the bat. I wanted to give it a try. Give me your clothes, bro. Did I wear it? Did I put it on? Oh, here we go. Dishonored Slaver's Jerkin. Equip the Greatsword. I don't have a Greatsword. There's the Greatsword. And then I also got to put a point into my stamp. Whoa, you trying to fucking go, dude? You trying to fuck? Bitch. Alright. Two-handed increase to 2. I'm a fucking god. Alright, let me actually place my fucking point. Stamina. Next level. Do you not start in the Wailing Prison anymore? No, there's a new tutorial. What's up, Sam? How's it going? There's a brand new tutorial. Alright, so let's see what we got going on for our class abilities. I have 1 class point to spend. Command a Cliff Racer to dive bomb the enemy, dealing magic damage. Probably not what I want. See a large area of mushrooms that heals you. Wrap a thick cloak of ice around you and nearby enemies. Affected targets gain major resolve, increasing physical resistance. That major ward. I have to imagine that dive's eventually going to morph into a stamina ability. I have to imagine. You know what? Let me check. Let me check. Hold on. Warden abilities. Is there? I don't know if there's a wiki that's updated yet. But If there is... Oh, Extra Life, do you have it? Yes, you do. Feels fucking good, man. Alright. So let's look at animal companions. This does eventually turn into a stamina morph. Just got home from the gym, got my food and my Dottz gaming and my Morrowind. There you go, man. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna dive. We're gonna get dive, boys. Alright. Hey man, since you were pretty much into WoW for many years and I have work colleagues who recently quit WoW, I'm trying to get them into ESO. What type of things would you say to sell ESO well? The combat's more fun, the graphics are more fun, the game has much more depth. Tell them that there isn't like cookie cutter specs that you are forced to play and that you actually have a lot of build variety. Level 2. 60 people already? Feels good, boys. I'm telling you, 100 plus viewers tonight. I'm feeling it. Feeling it. Oh, I got everything, dude.
Now you sent a signal to them. You are a ray of sunshine on a cloudy morning.
Oh, thanks, man. I'll go find Naru. Hey, until the next patch, resetting skills only costs 1 gold piece. Dear God, thank you. I don't feel like I'm gonna get fucking touched inappropriately against my consent by Zoss every time I want to change my skills. Do I still play WoW very casually once in a while with my girlfriend, but otherwise not really?
I couldn't have done much better myself, hero.
I know, dude. I took that dude's clothes, kicked his ass.
A Morag tongue agent, because I need your help. I can kill the captain and Tenebis.
I'll help.
Big on gratitude, I see. Gather some fire salt and kindle pitch from the docks.
With them, you can make a firebomb. I'll get it, dude. That one. Hey, Dottz, what addons do you use? If you do exclamation point addons, you will be able to see what addons I currently use. The only thing that is not in that list is Dark UI. James, I believe everybody now starts in Vvardenfell. If you I have to imagine, if you have Morrowind, you start in Vvardenfell, but if you do not have Morrowind, you're going to probably end up starting in Wailing Prison. That is what I'm guessing. What's up, bro? Bro? That's right, dude. Give him the business. Give him the business. But yeah, I'm gonna probably need to update my add-on guide soon because I'm getting frickin' just bombarded with questions. It's just because I finally am happy with my add-ons. Finally am happy with it. What's up, Corey? How's it going, man? About to buy Morrowind and change gears to ESO as a main game. How's the X-Pack been? I just started playing it now. I have not played it at all yet today. This is going to be my first time playing, and I'm trying to show off everything. Show off the new tutorial. I'm trying to show off the Warden, so trying to show off all the new stuff. Yeah, man, it's so far. I gotta see what more it brings. I'm excited to try it out. I want to see what stamina is going to bring me. I'm probably going to end up playing either 2H or DW. I'm not entirely sure yet. But I have to kind of see. I know DW is better for PvP and 2H is better for PvP. Or dual wield better for PvE and 2H better for PvP. What are my goals for this stream? Ginger, what do you mean? In terms of viewers or in terms of my level? I don't really have a level goal. I'm just kind of trying to play in. But in terms of viewer goals, I mean, I have to imagine that with Morrowind just coming out, I would love to try to get a 3-digit viewer count. I know it's probably being a little, what's it called? I'm probably trying to take too big of a jump when my highest viewership has been 60. But I think, you know, being that a new expansion just came out, I should be able to do it. Oh, level? I don't really have any. I'm just trying to play and take my time and just kind of mess around. I don't really have a level goal, to be honest. Just got home from work, started playing the game a few days ago, but never really got into it because I was hooked on WoW, making a Warden tonight. Best race for Warden, thanks, man. William, it depends whether you're playing a Stamina or a Magical Warden. It's all dependent on that, my man. That is going to completely depend. Basically, if you watch my racial guide that I made, it's all like the general stuff applies to the Warden. The Warden's no different than any other class. Iron Helm of Health. Give me that shit. You know, you're gonna want your Breton or your High Elf for Magicka. You're gonna want your Redguard, your Khajiit, and your Wood Elf for Stamina. You're gonna want your Imperial or your Nord for Tank. And then for just like a general, you don't really know what you want to play or you want to play a little bit of everything, Imperial or Argonian would be your best. So hopefully that helps you. Damn, can't grind the shit out of the Wailing Puzzle anymore. No, not anymore. Now you gotta go grind the shit out of this, dude. Alright, Captain. Oh. No problem, dude. No problem. If I make a Warden, I might make a random race. Yeah, I mean, I went with Imperial because I love Imperial. Out of here, dude. Out of here, man! No, Imperial's good for stamina. Imperial's good for stamina. That's the main reason I went them. But the thing is, they're not terrible that I can't play Magicka if I eventually wanted to. Like, I know on my Nightblade I didn't want to play stamina. I knew it was like, I am going to play Magicka, so I went Breton. But for me, on my Warden, I might also want to try Magicka at some point. So Imperial is just a good middle ground race. It can do everything relatively well, so that is why I chose it.
Good. You've returned to your senses.
Wait, are my fucking keybinds different? Wait, what? Yo, my keybinds are different. No! What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? No! No! My keybinds are different. Fuck. Oh, that's tilting. Oh, that is tilting. No, numlock. I was like, why is this shit not working? Oh, that's fairly annoying. Alright, hold on a second. Where is my weapon swap? I need to change that back to Z. Weapon swap, Z. And then sheath and unsheath is gonna go to C. And then character. Where's character? Character's gonna go to N. And then I think I put notifications on some like random shit. Come on, dude. Notifications. Can I put it? Can I put it on you? No. I don't remember where I put this, dude. Semicolon. I guess I could do that. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We'll do semicolon, dude. That's semicolon. Do I need anything special to enter the... Yeah, right, get trolled. Fucking Zos won, man. They got me. Because I was pressing all my buttons. I'm like, why is my shit not working? I was like, C should be unsheathing, and it just was not. Use Razor stuff, same binds for life. Yeah, I actually switched from Razor to Corsair once all my once I needed to get new stuff. Do I need to anything special to enter the early access when I upgrade with a digital pack? I don't believe so. You just need to have pre-ordered Morrowind and you should be good to go. Yeah, no, I mean both are good. I kind of only went to Corsair because I wanted something different. Like it wasn't like I'm like, oh fuck Razor. Like I went to Corsair because I wanted something new. And plus, like I'm like, this is red, my chair is red, my mouse and my keyboard are red, my computer's red, everything's fucking red.
This is the port town of Seydanin, on the island of Vvardenfell.
We were in disguise, dude.
I'll let Governor come with me.
Come with me if you want to live. What's up, Richard? How's it going? Man, Brazil's checking in tonight, boys. Brazil's checking in. Alright. Let's go talk to the governor. Yeah, no, Corsair could have gone RGB too, but I just was like, ah, screw it. I'm just gonna stick with the red because everything I have is red anyway. We almost hit 70. I know, man. We peaked for a second. We peaked. Hopefully we'll keep going, but we'll see.
I have questions that need to be answered. We found you among the wreckage of the slaver ship, and we
Yes, yes, you did.
Your name on it in another wreck. I'll give you the strong. Did she?
Waterlogged strongbox, a skill point, and soul magic. Oh golly gee willikers, thank you. Yeah, blue is pretty much mine too, but I go back and forth. I go back and forth between red and blue. I have like both. All right, I need a quest here. I need a quest. First, all right. We want to go 1 into fungal growth. I probably should put a point in a two-handed skill. Dun, 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 dun. Stir a group of shark. Nah, I don't want that. We're gonna grab uppercut. All right, I need a quest.
Please, someone.
I'll help.
Armiger injured on the road outside Seydanin.
I'm going. I'm on the way. I'm slow as hell. Holy crap, dude. I am slow. I am going stamina, Paulo. I am going stamina. I know, I just wanted something different. I had a razor for so long, I just wanted something different.
But I have enough to deal with.
He's going for magic. No, I'm going for stamina.
Priest, and the trouble at the Ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant Armiger to deal with. I have.
What happened at the tomb?
The three of us to seek guidance at the Underno. Canon Levoul. He remained behind after.
I'll go to the tomb. Let's go, dude. Oh yeah, no, dude. Vvardenfell's packed. Ow.
By dawn and dusk.
Should have went for Magicka. Yeah, I know, but people voted, man. People want to see stamina.
An outlander arrives to aid my people. Just
People wanted the stamina warden, man. So I will answer the people's desires.
It's too dangerous. What am I going to do? Did Canon Valasar send you?
Yes, she did.
Oh, she did. As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides.
Need to be gone. It's just danger. Okay.
Take this scroll with Lord Vivec's inquiries, while I summon forth my ancestors.
Let's go. Let's just fucking go right into this.
Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra.
Oh, I'm going, dude. Things good. My UHD 4K arrived early. Just waiting for Xbox One and ESO. Oh man, waiting. Almost there. Yeah. What are you guys discussing in the brand new class stream? The color purple. You should stream on and off stamina magic. I'd have to constantly be respected, man. And the people voted for stamina, so I want to give the people what they wanted. Dude, there's gonna be so many people playing. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, dude, my green balance got increased to 2. Next level. Cannot go that way. You could do 2 characters? Yeah, I could. I mean, I definitely could if I really wanted to, but I kind of want to just stick to the one. I'd rather play one and learn the one. You know what I'm saying? And plus, my Warden, my Nightblade's Magicka, so I kind of want to like try something new. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Fucking 16k crit. Get on my level. What? Where is my auto loot? I fixed my settings before. Am I getting trolled again? Oh my goodness gracious, if my settings are gone, I'm gonna be tilted. Okay, no, everything else is still here. Okay. I have mail? Yes, damn right. Who sent me this? Thanks, friends. Thank you to... Oh, thanks, Jason. Thank you, dude. Also, I gotta send a big thank you out to Falco for hooking me up with 500k to get started. Like, holy. Thank you so much, man. Gotta extend a big thank you to Falco. Hooking me up. If I buy Morrowind now, can I still get access? Threat says I can, but website doesn't say anything about it. I actually am not sure about that, if I'm gonna be honest, man. I really don't want to tell you that you can and you not be able to. I actually do not know. There's gonna be wardens everywhere, dude. Alright. Alright, let's fucking give this guy the business. buddy pal guy, dude, friend man, bro. I also just want to see if that is my Srendar. If that's my Srendar causing me to have this fucking cast bar, 'cause I swore I turned that off. Srendar. Unless, is that a new feature in game? Cast bar. Off. I don't want that. So many bears that Alkir Dolmens. Oh yeah, dude. People are just gonna be trying to grind it. Hey man, it gives me time to be working on builds and stuff, man. Gives me time to be working on builds and stuff. But yeah, there's gonna be bears everywhere, man. There's gonna be bears everywhere.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra?
No, it is not.
Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivec has inquiries that only you can answer.
Let me in.
The companion will present them with your permission.
Alkir Dolmens is now a petting zoo. Feels good, man. That's funny.
Ask Vivec's question.
The new spider pet looks cool. Yeah, I actually really like it. They did a good job with it. I'm very meh on the mount. I will say I am very meh on the mount. I'm not the biggest fan.
Ask the warrior poet's question. Ah, Lord Vivec always had a way. An enemy
Of old, Zothazil in his unending crusade.
so thirsty.
Okay.
I hope that's what Lord Vivec needed. Let's talk outside.
And when no Skyshard add-on is upgraded for Morrowind, even if it's not upgraded yet, you can always just do load out-of-date add-ons. That's what I did. So if you just go to add-ons and check this thing, allow out-of-date add-ons, all of the out-of-date stuff will be used. Most add-ons are still going to be out-of-date because the, what's it called? The expansion was like just released, but Dark UI, Awesome Guild Store, and Advanced UI were updated. Keep in mind, guys, Dark UI is not in my add-on video. The Collector's Edition bear is sexy. Oh, man, I'm excited. I actually got that. I got the Digital Collector's Edition. So, hopefully, I should be able to get that soon. The update so long? Well, of course it is. That's a whole expansion, man. It's a whole expansion you're updating there. Oh, hello. Give him the business. Yeah, I got the Digital Collector's Edition. I was debating getting the regular one, but I'd rather have like all the in-game bonuses, you know, than have the out-of-game bonuses. Like the physical stuff. I'd rather have the in-game stuff. I know, but I'm only on 13%. You're going to be waiting there for a little bit, dude. I started my my update before I went and worked out. Because I was like, there's no way I want to sit here later. I was like, I gotta stream, man. I can't be sitting around.
Thank you for helping me complete my task.
No
I
problem.
need to return to Vivec City. Have you been there?
No, I did not.
It's amazing. Just between us.
I just did neither the questions asked nor the answers received.
Answers received. Excellent. I'll be along shortly. When you get
You
to Vivec
said I could ask you more about the tribunal.
Of course. Unfortunately, no.
Okay. The in-game stuff is flashy. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Alright, let's go to... Yeah, guys, this is the horse. I'm kind of okay on it. Like, I'm not... You know, I'm not sitting here like, holy crap! But, you know, it's not bad. But it's not bad. Could have been better in my mind. But it's not bad. Oh my god, dude, I forgot. My mount is so slow. Holy crap. Imperial Horse for Life, woot woot. Yeah, I have that one too. This is just like the Imperial Horse with Dwarven armor strapped to it. Vivec City? Oh, that was quick. I thought I was gonna have to like travel like far. Wait, why are people's buffs all the way over there? Did my Srendar not get updated either? Oh my goodness gracious. It didn't. Yo, dude. This is rough. Switching between... Setting profiles can be managed here, including the option to enable an account-wide profile that will apply the same setting across all characters on this account. You know what? Fuck it. I don't care. I'll do that another time. So unprofessional, Dottz? What's unprofessional, man? All my stuff wasn't updated, man. I thought it would be, but it wasn't. Oh, I gotta go to the bank. I have my scrolls in here. What do you use for add-ons? Minion? Yes, I do. I actually have a guide on how to install add-ons if you go to my channel. In my ESO guides playlist, I have a how to install and fix add-on issues guide. Experience scroll. Alright. So, where to go? Right to the palace. Alright, let's go. Oh, dude, my dude is so quick. I even have a guide on guides. You know it, man. Got a guide for everything. The way it is. Dude, man, trying to remake that beginner guide, the complete beginner guide, holy, dude, that's gonna be a fucking trip and a half. But people want it, so I'm gonna remake it. But man, that's gonna take me forever, dude. That's gonna take me so long. Do you plan on grinding it all, or just experience everything? I think for the purposes of playing the Warden and streaming it, I think it'd be kind of better to experience stuff. I'm assuming that you guys don't want to just sit here and watch me grind my Warden. Like, I feel like it'd be better to experience the game and kind of show off the expansion. And plus, like, I kind of want to see it, you know? So, I don't really plan on going super hard and, like, grinding the Warden. I think I might just, like, kind of go through the content and show you guys everything. So, yeah. I don't really plan on going crazy with grinding. This dude's shiny as fuck.
I'll be in my office if you need me.
Look at all the people, man.
And let us speak. Canon Level says you helped him in his
I did.
As I have written, the one who
Despite the... What kind of help do you need, man?
coordinators and armigers at my disposal. Vast armies of
$99 for Morrowind? That's probably if you're buying the collector's edition, I'd have to imagine.
is a fresh perspective. Will you set aside your personal goals for a time and become the eyes and ears?
If you look at the lore, this Spiel is Molag Bal's penis. Are you serious? That's really weird. That's very odd. I can't tell if you're serious or not, but if you are, that's odd.
Good. I need assistance to investigate a strange phenomenon that the Ancestor confirmed may indeed be a problem. The situation that troubles me...
But he's a faithful servant. As I say, we need your assistant.
But he's a faithful servant. Tarvis will... The Daedric Prince. I suppose the
Okay.
Levol's ancestor...
Alright, goodbye. I would say it's worth it. I mean, if you guys... Hopefully watching me play a little bit through some of the initial questing will kind of help you make your decision. Right now, I am playing the Warden. I'm playing a Stamina Warden, and I'm kind of I just started playing. I just started playing, like, the Warden and shit today. Like, you know, 45 minutes ago. He put that spear up Azura's area where the sun don't shine. Oh man. I would say, yeah, I mean, Falco's pretty much hit the nail on the head. Like, if you still really like ESO and if you, like, really want to play it, obviously get the upgrade. But if not, then, you know, don't. But if you're a returning player who's not sure if they want to return or not, hopefully watching some of my, initial questing and stuff can kind of help you make a decision. But I would, man. Especially for me, Battlegrounds is going to be super fun. I'm really excited for Battlegrounds. And then all the balance and CP changes and stuff, like, you know, it is what it is. Things are going to go up, things are going to go down. But I think they're adding a lot in Morrowind, the whole new continent. But like I said, for me, the big thing's BGs. I'm super excited about that. From his own love and turned it into a deadly weapon by utilizing a secret he bit off Molag Bal's spear when they were married. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness gracious.
Ah, yes. We do need to perform... Despite my...
And you also get the new class, of course.
Vivec believes you were sent to help.
I like it, but money's tight. Well, yeah, obviously, if money's tight, then that's a completely different story.
Cigarette that's still under construction. Until the... Oh, you receive a simple errand in the service of Lord Vivec, and countless questions form unbidden. Lord Vivec sees... the ignorance of Outlanders.
Oh, you're a prick, dude. I forgot that Dark Elves were such pricks.
The phenomenon interferes with Lord Vivec. Even if I told you, you wouldn't comprehend it. Offend.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, dude. You were right, prick. What would you guys say is the best role for the Warden? I want to make a Warden, but I don't know which way is best. I mean, the Warden's like every other class, man. It can fit every role. But the class's initial design, I guess, was to be more of a support class. So they do bring a lot of CC and stuff like that to the table. A lot of team support, a lot of self support. But they can fit any role, man. They can fit any role. You're already doing Vvardenfell? Yeah, I wanted to do the initial tutorial and show off the new area. Well, at least I'll be able to launch my Stam Sword Kingdom. Oh yeah, sorcerers are dirty. But yeah, I think personally, just based off of what I've seen, I believe that right now, like Pancake said, that tank and healer are performing best right now. I've seen very mixed reviews on the DPS Wardens. Most likely because people freaking complained really, really hard when they were first announced, would be my guess. But I've seen very, very mixed reviews about, what's it called? Like I said, about stamina, about DPS Wardens. I don't want to use that scroll yet. I want to wait until until I get into my first dungeon and use the scroll.
This project has been nothing but
one disaster after another.
How am I expected to get this?
I need your blessing stone.
Do
You know what happens if we give it a blessing stone? No, I don't.
Lord Vivec, why didn't you say
Passage that leads to the consecration chamber, trapping some of my workers. If you can clear the way, I'll do it, dude. We're there. DPS Stam Warden is OP, I heard. Really? See, this is what I'm saying. It all freaking depends on who you talk to. It really does. Do you hunger for knowledge? The Mages Guild. I'll do it. I'm gonna go rescue the workers first. What would you say is your ideal Warden? Just bought the game and I'm wondering what kind of build would fit best for me. Well, that kind of depends, Dwarf. It kind of depends on what your ideal Warden is. Do you want to play something that's ranged? Do you want to play something that's ranged and utilizes more magic-based abilities, you know, that type of feeling? Then you're going to want to play a Magical Warden. If you want to, you know, kind of use more weapons, use the stamina morphs of the class abilities and stuff like that. If you want to use a bow of any kind, then you're going to want to go stamina. If you want to tank, you're going to go tank. And if you want to heal, you're going to heal. It kind of really depends on what you personally are looking for. You know what I'm saying? If I made a tank, would I put half of my points into Magicka and the other half into Stamina? No, you would only put them into one resource. I watched the builds from Kev do it and it looked pretty sweet. Yeah, I watched him play. He had some complaints about Stamina Warden though. He said that their sustained DPS is crap. I don't know if that was just his build or if there was something that he was doing. I'm not really sure. Tanks need health. It depends on the gear sets you run. I know there's like a certain amount you should be trying to aim for. But, I mean, as a new player, it probably is safe to say that you could split between your resource and health and probably be good. But, like I said, come endgame, you're depending on what kind of gear you run, you might not end up putting all your points into health. At least that's what I've read about tanks. Again, I'm no tanking expert, but that is what I've read.
Thanks for saving me.
How the fuck? Is there stairs or something to get up here? No. Yeah, the Morrowind tanks are going to go... okay. Tanks are going to go full health. Very little mitigation for Stam, at least for Dragon Knight. Tanks should be aiming at 40 to 50k health. Well, then there's your answer, man. Dump your points into health. How the hell do I get to this thing? Turn down for what? Like, what? Have I noticed a predictive test and slash commands? No, I have not done that yet. I want to be an archer, but what else can I do? I mean, that's a very, very open question, Lucas. You could be an archer on any single class that you want to be. So that kind of... You have a lot of options, man. You have a lot of options. Do you have a good build for Nightblade Stamina? Also, how big is the Morrowind expansion? That big. It is that large. In terms of Stam Nightblade build, I do not. I do not have one. I play on my Nightblade. I play Magic. I do not play Stamina. Oh my god. Those really got played with this X pack. They changed. Yeah, they got screwed with a lot. Is this like seriously a jumping puzzle right now? I was trying to do this before and it was kind of working. Okay, apparently no, that's not gonna work. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we have to go up this way. Oh, come on. Come on! Come on! Oh my goodness. Wait, how'd this guy... Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Yo, feels good, man. There was a ramp right here the whole time. Hold on. Slash cry. Alright. Anyway, let me answer some question. That was not there before, boys. That was not there before. That was not there. I promise you. Fucking Ripperino, dude. Yo, if you do exclamation point add-ons, you will get a list of all my add-ons, guys, except for the one that's called Dark UI. That's the only one that's not in there. Everything else is in my add-ons video. Exclamation point add-ons, and Nightbot will link it to you. I do too, man! James, I swear I looked around the whole thing and there was nothing there. I didn't see that either. I did not see that shit. That was not there before. I know I'm not going crazy. I know it. I'm telling you. Someone's toying with me. Yeah, I've been trying to play Stam Nightblade, but it just sucks. Yeah, Dakota, Stam Nightblades are in a pretty rough spot right now, man. Not gonna lie to you. They are not in the best of positions right now. I have to imagine they're gonna get buffed soon, TM. So you never know. You could always just ride it out. But yeah, no, they're definitely in a rough spot right now. What do I think of Sorks? I think all Sorks right now are really strong, to my knowledge. That is at least what I've heard. I believe all Sorks, especially Mag Sorks. Mag Sorks are, of course, really, really strong. So yeah. So I think Sorks are arguably one of the strongest classes right now. The Imperial race is included in the Gold Edition? I do not believe so. I do not believe so, Ruben. Unless the Gold Edition includes the Imperial upgrade, then it is not. But I do not believe it is. What's up, you prick? I have your shit.
I understand there was trouble.
I'm loving a Mag Sork right now. Well, quality choice, James. You picked the best class at the moment. I'm ready, dude.
Hear the words of the warrior poet and reveal the source of Lord Vivec's distress.
Yo, Dark UI looks cool. Yeah, I really, really like it. Really, really like it. Dark UI is actually one of my favorite add-ons that I picked up recently. Do I have a good Magic and Nightblade build then? Yes, I think I do, Dakota. I need to do a little bit more testing with it before I release it. I have completely... like, if you watch any of my past streams, ignore all of that. Like, ignore all of that. I sat down off stream for probably like an entire weekend and just watched videos and thought and theory crafted and thought stuff up. And I have a build made on my Magic and Nightblade. The stats are very, very good. Everything should work out well. I went back to light armor. I think it's going to work really, really well. I built it for the no CP campaign because I want to also use it in Battlegrounds. But I need to test it to make sure I have enough Magicka regen, because that's all I'm really worried about, because I'm not running Siphoning Strikes anymore because they fucking dumpstered the ability. So I have to see, that's the only thing. I have to see if I have enough regen. The build in and of itself, I'm telling you, it's perfect. Perfect. I'm really confident in this one. Like, more, this is the build. Like, this is the build I'm going with, and I know it's going to work. I have a lot better armor sets. Everything is much stronger. The only thing I need to do is toy around with my amount of regen. But I'm not going to be testing that on stream for maybe a week or two. I want to play the Warden a little bit, kind of test it out. But yeah, once I'll be testing it on stream for you guys, and then if it works and if I personally like it, I will make a build video on it. So that Magblade build is going to be my first build video, but it's still a little bit of ways away. Still a little bit ways away.
The cryptic warnings of the Ancestral
Knew about stamp structure a week ago, and oh boy, yeah, no, they're really strong. As a DK nerd user, I'm tired of that shit. So planning on using the Warden class, which race suits better as stamina mostly, Dunmer or Bosmer for both PvE and PvP. I'd recommend either going, probably in your case then, Burke, an Imperial would be a good choice for your needs. An Imperial would be a good choice. What else is also a good choice? Red Guard's a good choice. I would recommend checking out those 3. What's up, Bew Dizzy? How you doing? How's it going?
We learn from every action we take.
There were images.
Images that suggest avenues to it. Listen well, and speak not a word. My divine energy, it drains away. Whether from ill...
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Divine energy, to quote my own words as the warrior poet.
Only the traveling energy. Something changed. Talk to Archcanon Tarvus. Yeah, he does not like me. Alright. Probably go tank. Sorry for asking constantly. No, don't worry about it. But what skills, race, and armor or weapons should I go for? Dwarf. I don't remember what class you said you're going to play. But what you could probably do, basically, is you want to go probably sword and board, so one hand and shield. Your second bars can completely vary based on what you personally want to do. In terms of race, I would recommend Imperial. I like Imperial. They're a good race at everything. They're just really, really solid, so I would recommend playing an Imperial if you don't have the Imperial Edition. You could either play an Argonian or a Nord. So yeah, there's that. All I know is to put all points into health. I would recommend playing an Imperial, man. Play an Imperial, use heavy armor, 5 piece of heavy, 1 light, 1 medium. Sword and board. Second weapon's going to kind of vary based off of your specific build. Class is really up to you. If you want to play a stereotypical tank, you could either play a Dragon Knight, you could play a Templar, or you could play a Warden. So I hope that answers your questions. Argonians are shit for tanks with the Morrowind changes. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Imperial is still a strong pick. Warden, DK, best tanks for personal experience. Yeah, Imperial's my go-to. But some people do not have the Imperial Edition. So if you don't have the Imperial Edition and you really still want to play a tank, then Nord would probably be your place. I didn't realize that Argonians got fucked. They used to be such a good race for general use. Do I know any build videos for Warden tank? I do not. I do not. Why the 1 light and the shit, not general. Why the 1 light and the 1 medium? Dwarf, that is for passives that you get later on in the game. You get extra stats. You get extra stats for using multiple pieces of armor, multiple pieces of armor types.
Before. How do you know about it? It's true. I'm much better at scholarly pursuits than...
Alright. No problem, man. Congrats, Pancakes. Congrats, man. I think my highest gold that I made myself, I think that was about 350k. I think was the most I made myself. I have never really sat down and tried to grind out gold. Alright, James, we'll be here, man. We'll be here. We'll be here all night. Can't believe it's already been an hour. Holy crap. Feels like I just started. But hey, I'm hoping that with all of the super, super huge, big streamers that ZeniMax is paying to play ESO, that once those streamers go back to their regular games and all the people that they attracted to the game have no idea what they're doing, hopefully they find their way to my channel. Orc Master Race, yeah, Orc's actually pretty good now, I believe, thanks to the light attack changes. I was talking to someone about that, and I think that they're probably a pretty solid pick now. Is this on Twitch as well, or just YouTube? Just YouTube, Moonfire. I really only stream here nowadays. I used to stream on Twitch, but I found much better success with YouTube. And plus the fact that basically when I stream on YouTube, it benefits my YouTube channel as a whole because it counts as a video upload, which helps me in YouTube's current algorithm. But if I streamed on Twitch, I'd only end up having 2 uploads a week, and in YouTube's algorithm, I wouldn't really get favored. So I stream here to really beef up the upload frequency of my channel. And plus, I've just had much better success streaming here. There's a lot less competition. I believe now that Deltia quit, I believe I'm like the second biggest ESO streamer. David Clements, thanks for subscribing, man. I think I'm the second biggest ESO streamer. I don't know if I know of one person that has a bigger audience than me, and it's only based on the current numbers. He only gets maybe 30 more people than I do. I'm sure this might be somebody I don't know about, but yeah, Dottz, just someone asks, Argonian is currently top pick, Imperial is also a strong pick with that 12% HP for tanks. Oh, okay, I thought you said that they were weak. Oh, Argonian is the shit. Oh, I thought you said Argonian is shit. Oh, now I get what you're saying. My bad, dude. My bad, Mang. Investigate, you know what? I don't really know what I'm supposed to be investigating. Let me just go do that. Seems like Cyrodiil is going to transform into a zoo with all of the Warden players. Oh yeah, it definitely will. That will include me. Rest in peace, DK Nord. RIP Nord. What am I supposed to do?
To go outside. You look like the traveling sort. In your excursion.
What am I... Okay. Yeah, there's gonna be wardens everywhere, man. I'm gonna be playing a shit ton of Battlegrounds. Let me tell you. Oh, let me tell you. I'm gonna be playing a shit ton of BGs. Is that racism? Orc racism? 72 boys. We're 3 away from the goal. 3 away from the goal.
Keep your voice down.
They'll never know, dude.
Be ready to leave soon enough. In the meantime, if anyone asks, you're just here to haul cargo.
Yeah, dude. What, am I supposed to talk to this guy? I can't even get in that boat. Aha!
What? Who? This one is just here. Cultists? This one said nothing about cultists. Really? You? Just leave Renaku out of it.
I can't intimidate, so what do I do? Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. You got a Grand XP scroll? Feels good, man. Nice. With Morrowind, everything's going to snowball into the tube sphere. I expect some more viewers over the next few weeks. Absolutely, man. That is why I am busting my ass making guides, guys. I'm busting my ass making guides because I'm telling you, people are going to flood to this game. Because the new expansion just came out, it's inevitable. People are going to come to the game. Zoss is playing all these big streamers that don't even play ESO to play, and they're naturally going to attract people, and people are going to come, and they're going to need beginner content, and then they can come here. Dottz Gaming. hopefully that it all works out that way. So we're hoping. What would be a good race to go for DPS with the Warden? Apocalypse, my man. It depends on what type of Warden you're playing. If you're playing a Magical Warden, I would recommend playing a High Elf or a Breton. And if you're playing a Stamina Warden, I would recommend playing either an Imperial, a Redguard, a Khajiit, or a Wood Elf. You have a lot of choices.
What can I get you?
You had to write Battlegrounds on stream, right? Absolutely. Casperon Gaming, $5 through Super Chat. I'd love to do some BGs with you. I think it would make me improve as a player if you don't mind sometimes, of course. Absolutely, Casperon. Absolutely, dude. Whenever I start doing BGs on my Nightblade, you are more than welcome to come along, my man. Thank you so much for the $5. Yo, fire in the chat for Casperon, guys. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you. Oh, feels good, man. Feels good. Here, let me pay you for your trouble. Alright, I got all the info I need. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Yeah, man, I'm hoping over the oh yeah, pancakes. It's gonna be you, me, Casperon, and Justin. The 4 of us, man. We're going to tear. We're going to tear. Thank you. Definitely Magic because my main is a stamina DK tank. Then I would probably recommend, honestly, I'm biased. I love Bretons. I would recommend taking a look at Breton, especially with the way that all of the cost reduction's been going and that everyone's freaking out about all that stuff. I think having what's it called? I think having the cost reduction from Breton is going to be super helpful. That is my guess. That is my guess. What is this? A group of shock that attack after 3 seconds, dealing damage to enemies in front of you. Alright. Super chat is a single time cost, right? I'm trying to tell. Well, thank you, but I'm gonna pre-thank you. But yeah, James, super chat is it's kind of like it's like the equivalent to bits on Twitch. You just use your credit card once, and it's a donation through YouTube. The thing that was going to be recurring is when I eventually get sponsorships. I applied for the beta program, so hopefully I'll get into that. But no, super chat is just a one-time thing. Just a one-time thing. If I buy the Imperial upgrade, do I get the feature where I can use any race for any faction? No, Dwarfen Elf. I almost said Darkened Elf. Dwarfen Elf. That is through. Let me show you here so you know exactly what to buy. That is from the Adventurer Pack, where you can play any race on any alliance. That is what you're thinking of. The Imperial Edition gives you access to the Imperial race, the Imperial Horse. You get the Pledge of Mara, which I've never used, and then you get a Mud Crab. Fucking feels good with the Mud Crab. Also, let me know what you need as a fourth player. I really need a class to focus on and master. Not awesome, Casperon. Sounds good, man. Alright, Casperon, let me get you an invite to this guild, man. Let me get you an invite. At Ramen Lovers Unite. I love the name, by the way. Love the name. Oh, this player's already a member of the guild. Oh, okay, never mind. You already got an invite. My bad. Yeah, Imperials can go to any alliance, so like what Hedgehog says is very true. If you can only really afford one pack, I'd say Imperials probably the way to go, due to the fact that, like you said, Imperials can go on any faction. Like I'm playing Ebonheart Pact on my Warden, but my Nightblade is Daggerfall Covenant.
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redarin proclamation? I wouldn't be.
James Paul with the big $2 donation. I'm trying to join these battlegrounds also. We'll get you in there, man. We'll get you in there. I don't know why my super chat thing isn't going off. I'm pretty sure I had it set to $1. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get you in here for a second. James Paul. There we go. There we go. Little delayed, but we got it. Trying to join the battlegrounds also. We'll get you in there, man. We'll get you in there. Thank you so much, dude, for the invite. Alright, hold on. At Stalk Shadow. Casperon, what do you need for BGs? A healer, DPS, tank, support? Casperon, if you're really trying to master something, dude, I'd probably try and play a healer. Honestly, I play a DPS, and a lot of the people I know play DPS, so we're always at need for a healer, man. Always at need for a healer. Why do you think they're doing it? We'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god. I'll go and find out. Dottz, why does the $83.66 say anonymous? That is because the person who donated that money wanted me to wipe their name off of the stream. It's still in the VOD, don't get me wrong, but they wanted to, in future streams, for their name not to be recognized on stream, so I just changed the name to anonymous because I want that donation to still show up. What are your thoughts on the Warden so far compared to other classes, compared to their DPS and healing capabilities with the new patch? Moonfire, I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm not deep enough within the Warden yet. I just started. I'm only level 4. I never played on the PTS, so I can't really give you much of a super educated answer right now, but hopefully within the next couple days I will be able to. Don't worry, James, man. I appreciate the $2. I really appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Got your heals, fam. Yeah, that's true. We're gonna have a good amount of healers to rotate through. I don't think you're gonna really need tanks at BGs. I imagine that the comps are gonna be 3 DPS and a healer. I have to imagine. Unless there's gonna be like, comps are gonna play disruptor tanks, because that's of course very possible. Yo, I have no idea what symbols those are. I know they're probably Chinese symbols, but thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Everyone wants healers, that's why it gets daily so quick. Exactly, man. Healers and tanks always in demand. I know temp is good for heals. Do you think that's the best choice for BGs or Nightblade or Warden? I would recommend Casperon. Try the Warden, man. You can either try a Warden or Templars are good too. You could really go with one or two. I know Warden healers though are pretty strong, so I would give that a try. It sucks nobody likes tanks. People love tanks in PvE, man. Maybe not so much in PvP, but in PvE people love them. Should do all Stam Wardens. You 4 Stam Wardens. I'm stuck on what class to focus on at the moment. I can't decide. I have a low level of everything. No, I don't, Sam. I don't. Moonfire, what you could do, man, is there a class that appeals to you the most? Like, do you look at any of the classes and go like, this is awesome, this is like badass, cool, whatever? You know, because I would try to focus on focus on the class that appeals to you the most and that you think looks really, really cool. And if you're torn, just keep going, keep playing. 76 boys, we did it. Next stop 100. I would just keep playing, keep rotating through the classes until you find one you want. But, you know, if you're really undecided, I would say pick the one that aesthetically you think looks the coolest. That's been my philosophy. Because buffs and nerfs will always happen, man. Best choice for tank is Redguard. Probably Imperial. It's Argonian, Imperial, Nord, and then maybe Redguard. Maybe. Give this dude the fucking business, boys! Breton, that's one of my favorite races, should be a pretty powerful Warden healer, right? Yes, Kasparon. Breton is going to be awesome because of the cost reduction. Absolutely. But yeah, Kasparon, if you're looking for a healer, man, Warden's a great choice right now. Always a great choice. And yes, what Hedgehog Tyro said is completely correct. Completely correct. It takes a long time to kill me, but I don't do any damage. That's good. That's not bad in Cyrodiil, though. That's not bad in Cyrodiil, because you can act as a complete, like, disruption in Cyrodiil and, like, make, like, players, like, you can, like, taunt players and make players focus you. So that's really not the worst thing. But I'm probably going to be playing 2H bow. That's what I'm most likely going to be doing. Yeah, I don't quest solo. Yeah, I imagine that you wouldn't. Never played a healer before. Should I just start here with the Healing Warden? Yeah, why not, dude? Give it a shot. I'd say give it a go, man. You know that ZOS is going to pay special attention to the Warden because it's the new class. Do you think recovery is better or reduction? Pancakes, I believe... I've seen the rule of thumb that I've seen, okay? And I know I'm probably going to tilt a lot of people that have been playing this game for a while. But what I've been using as a rule of thumb is, I believe, and what I've talked to and what I've seen is that cost reduction is better for PvE, but recovery is better for PvP. That is what I've been doing. That is what I've been going by. But, you know, I also try to play... I play a Breton, so I have some, like, cost reduction built into my race. But I think for PvP, recovery is probably better. And then for PvE, cost reduction is probably better. That is at least what I think. Should I hope the Templar are still the best healer? I'm sure they're still going to be good, man. I'm sure. And if they're not, they'll get buffed eventually. But I know Warden right now is strong. They're strong. I have to go here, and then where else? Investigate Aldruth? Where else do I have to go? All the way over there? Oh my goodness gracious, dude. We got quite a hike ahead of us, guys. We have a lot of time to chat. What makes an Argonian good for tanking? It is their races, man. It's the racial passives that they have. Dwarf and Elf, if you are not sure about what the racial passes are, I have a guide for it. If you go to my channel and go to my ESO guides playlist, you will see a guide for the racials, and that covers all of the races and all of their passives and what they have available to them. But it's just their racials are just they're good for tanking. They're good for tanking because they do extra healing. They receive extra healing. They have a passive with their potions that make them restore. I believe they restore all 3 stats. They have very good general racial abilities. So they're solid tanks. They're very solid tanks. Because of the new change, are going to have more healing in and out, low health bonus, and a nice recovery of stamina. Ooh, that's very good for tanks. Especially with all the blocking that you got to do. Very good. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go, dude. Huh. I still have so much content to do, man. Between all of Morrowind, I still have Orsinium to do. Like, I have so much crap to do.
brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
Oh, shit. Oh, get fucked. Get fucked.
You there. The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly.
Ah, dude, they're bitches. They're bitches. Any news on anything new for orcs? I am not entirely sure, but I know that with the new change to light attacks, that orcs are in a very good place right now. Because light attacks did get buffed. They did get buffed. And I believe part of orcs' racial passives is they get a bonus to light attacks.
Ashlanders once respected each other. Lord Vivec, is it?
Yes, that guy.
All the tribunal cared about was built. Ashlanders are nomads.
But these are good. Who is your brother?
Is the
I am the go-between. Well, what do you need me to do?
The Red Exiles camp and find my brother.
All right. I will say, guys, I don't know how it was earlier, but shit's been stable so far. I've had no problem downloading my patch. I haven't really been lagging. I know as I say this, I'm gonna fucking lag out, but I will say things have been pretty stable so far. Investigate. I see nothing. I see nothing. What am I looking for here? Find the brother. The brother. Oh, here he is. Probably dead. Notes on the meeting with Chodala. Wants to be my friend? Sure, I'll be your friend. Don't jinx it. Yeah, no. As soon as I said that, it's just Zox gonna be like, "Yo, fuck that guy." Disconnect. What add-on is my health bar? That's still AUI pancakes. It's just if you go into the settings of advanced UI and go to uniframes, I used the default test template. Yo, watch. As soon as I go into my add-on settings, that's weird. Okay, maybe not this time. I got a massive FPS drop.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp.
Yeah, because there was no one there.
My brother. Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough. It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound
another scroll.
New power out in the wilderness, and it.
All right. Wow, that was the end of that. That was all that was. We have to go all the way over there. Fuck. All right, so we're gonna go back to Seyda and go from there. But yeah, no, it's just AUI. It's just that I'm using the regular Tesso theme. Wesley Tutt. Thank you for subscribing, man. What's it called? Casperon. On my Warden, I am EP. And on my Nightblade, I am DC. For Battlegrounds, we're going to be able to queue together no matter what. If you want to play in Cyrodiil with me, I'm probably going to be PvPing more on my Magblade, at least at first. So I would probably make your guy DC if you're looking to just start. Does the add-ons affect FPS? It depends. My Master Merchant could have been loading data, because yes, add-ons can affect FPS. If they're pulling in a lot of memory, they can affect FPS. But it just kind of depends. It depends on what add-ons you're running. But I agree with what Hedgehog Tyro said. Don't try to hardcore min-max everything, especially as a new player. Focus on learning the basics first, and worry about all that min-max stuff later. But just try to pick a good general race. You know, pick a good general race. Pick a class that, you know, you really, really like and that you think is cool. And just learn and play the game. Honestly. Wants to group? Alright. Alright, Justin, I'll group with you, man. I'll group with you, buddy. No problem, man. No problem. Okay, sounds good. I usually play EP figure. Since you like red, you'd be EP, but it's no problem. Yeah, I went Daggerfall Covenant because I made my Magblade before I had the adventure pack. So I wanted to play Breton, so that kind of stuck me on the Covenant.
Someone, please help.
So that's why I ended up making my Warden EP because man, the people wanted the EP. People wanted it. Guys, you don't realize how slow? You should make a guild for the fans. That's James. I have a guild for the fans, man. I have one. Do you play on PCNA? We have one, dude. Dippin' Dots. Got 160 people in it, man. We're chilling. Orc, Breton, or Redguard. Don't have all the Explorers packs and mortally can't play any other alliance other than DC. For a tank? I believe you said for a tank? I would probably play Orc then, man. Don Wozy, what's going on, man? How's it going? I would probably recommend Orc. How did I not know this? James, just whisper me in game, man. Whisper me in game, or go on our Discord and you can post in the Discord and someone can shoot you an invite. There's so many different ways that we can get you an invite to the guild, man. So many different ways. What can I buy for 1,200 crowns and what's the best choice? Let me take a look, dude. I don't, because the problem is I think a lot of stuff that I've purchased already, I can't see the prices. I don't remember what these cost. For 1,200 crowns, what's the best choice? I don't know, man. You could either get XP scrolls if you're trying to just, like, grind. You could either get... Oh, shit! It's Daniel, Dottz. I just changed my YouTube name to my PSN name. Oh, I gotta remember that, Daniel. I gotta remember that, dude. What's the Discord? The Discord is in the description below. If you guys want to join the Discord server, that is for just my YouTube channel in general, and we use it for guild stuff. And we kind of just chat in it, man. We just chat. We hang out. So, definitely join the Discord, man. Hey, Dottz, what's your thought on buying a new large house? Is it worth it? It's kind of up to you, man. The houses are purely cosmetic. They're purely cosmetic. So if you think they're cool and if you think it's awesome, then give it a try. Like, you know, purchase it. The thing with the houses is the houses are completely cosmetic. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this house will give you extra DPS. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you think the house is cool, buy it. I have Hunting's Palatial Hall. We have that for the guild, I believe. Yeah, we have Hundings for the guild. Let me reload, Justin, because you're like below the floor. So let me reload here. Broke 70 now? Yo, dude, we peaked at 79 earlier, man. Awesome channel. Congrats. Thanks, Justin Noob. Appreciate it, dude. 1,200 crowns, yeah, I mean, 1,200 crowns kind of limits you to what you could buy. So you could either buy some of the personalities, you could buy some dye. It kind of depends, man. You're kind of limited with 1,200. What's the UI add-on for the Life Magic and Stamina bars? That is advanced UI. For all the shit Zoss gets, I have to give credit where credit's due. Vvardenfell is absolutely gorgeous and the launch has been surprisingly smooth. I was saying that earlier, man. So far, it's been great. No issues. I'm just reloading because the guy that's in my party was beneath the floor, so I'm trying to get that reloaded. But yeah, I was saying that earlier. I haven't really had any issues. Patched just fine. Logged in, no problems. Logged into my Nightblade, did a couple things, created my Warden. I've had no issues. I've had no issues. Yeah, that's true. At 1,200, you could get a mount. If you don't have a mount, you could get a mount. That is something you could buy. This is good. Sitting in a loading screen. So Jock, when I get in, I'll show you. It has to do with the theme that I use. I use the TESO stream. I don't use I use the TESO theme. I don't use the AUI theme. So try changing the what's it called? The theme, and that should give you the look that you want. I would also use Dark UI. No problem, Dwarf. We'll be here, man. I also pre-ordered Morrowind, but my mouse broke today over playing League, so I hate my life. Oh, dude. You gotta have a backup mouse just in case, man. Just in case. A steady 70 viewers. This is cool, yo. I know, man. I'm pretty happy with it. If you do exclamation point PS4, you will get the information, Ginger Dog. Adventure Pack has to mount right. That is the Imperial upgrade. What the hell with this load timer? I was talking about how good they were doing. That's why. They knew. Are there any new futures, bro? Well, yes, AJ. There is the new class. I'm assuming you're asking for Morrowind. There's the new class. There's the new continent. There's Battlegrounds. Ah, we're in. And Justin's still beneath the floor. I know, dude. I'm going to have to put the fucking chat in slow mode soon, man. But yeah, there's the new class, the Warden. There are, there's Battlegrounds right now, and there is Vvardenfell. There's a lot of CP changes. There's a lot of stuff to it. Jock, thanks for subscribing, man. I'd recommend, dude, I'd recommend getting Warden alone for BGs. Like, man, I'd fucking pay that money just for BGs. Justin is a moving crown on the floor. Yeah, load times are ridiculous. It's probably due to population being insane around. Oh yeah, it's nuts. How big is the content? Never got a chance to look at it. This big. That big. I am down here. It's quite large. Yeah, the Imperial upgrades won't them out. Next way shrine, I'll TP somewhere and come back. Okay. Oh god, dude, this is still so far away. But yeah, I'm going to be playing on my Warden all week just to showcase the new stuff for you guys, so that when you console guys get on, you're kind of, you kind of have a rough idea of what you're looking at and what you're working with. And then the following week, I'm going to kind of do what's based off of popular demand, whether or not you guys want me to continue playing the Warden or you guys want me to go back to playing my Nightblade. It's up to you guys. Oh, wow, good on ZeniMax? Yeah, man, the launch has been good. It's been good. Has some good voice acting thus far. Not dry stuff like vanilla. Haven't touched the DLC yet compared, but felt real good. Yeah, I've noticed that too. The voice acting, definitely much bigger. Or definitely much better, excuse me. Definitely much better. I just accepted it, James. I don't remember which guy you were, though. To be honest. I've had a lot of people send me friend requests. I'm assuming you're JDP the third? I'm assuming that's a pretty safe bet. Add JDP the third. Would be nice if they cross-platformed. Yeah, I think the only issue that they're ever gonna have with cross-platform is with add-ons, man. If PS4 and Xbox One ever allowed add-ons, I don't think it'd be a problem. Last night there were so many people in Mournhold. It was like when the game first came out and it was getting popular again for sure. I hope they can handle the traffic. I think it's growing, man. I think that Elder Scrolls Online is going through the same thing that World of Warcraft went through. But before I talk about that, man, I'm going to have to do slow mode soon, man. When did Morrowind come out? Morrowind comes out on June 6th, but if you pre-ordered it on PC, you can play it now. So the thing that I think, guys, that is going on with... oh, what question was it just? Oh my god, I just fucking blanked out. What was I about to talk about? Oh, the game getting popular. And people saying that the game's dying. Because you have all the veteran players, of course, that are like, no, ESO's dying, ESO's fucking awful, ESO sucks, blah, 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 blah. I think ESO is going through the same thing that World of Warcraft went through. For those of you who don't know, World of Warcraft with Legion. Everyone said... all of like most of like the hardcore older players were like, and people that have been playing a while, including myself, were like, Legion's not that fun. I don't enjoy it. I think it sucks for X, Y, and Z. The game's dying. Oh my god! Except for I never talked about how the game was dying because I'm not stupid. But even though those people were like, the game's dying. WoW sucks. Blah blah blah. It's horrible. WoW was growing in terms of subscription numbers. Objectively speaking, World of Warcraft as a game was growing. So obviously, it's not. People don't hate it. Just because you hate it, because you've been playing it for so long, doesn't mean the game's awful. And I think ESO is going through the same thing. When I started playing, everyone was like, it sucks, it's awful, it's dying, blah, blah, blah. But my channel's beginner content, and I have been growing at an exponential rate. So I really don't think it's doing all that bad. I think it's growing, but maybe just people who have been here for a while are leaving and they're quitting. But I've been loving it. I've been loving it. I am so happy I switched and I've been having a great time. Maybe there'll be flying mounts. That would be sweet. Gotta love my first flying mount. Wow. Oh, I don't know if they'll ever do that. ESO is healthier than it's ever been right now, so the game is dying. Stuff's pretty ironic. Exactly, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, ESO, it's gaining in popularity, man. It really is.
A reciprocal exchange. Interesting, yes. I can see the benefits of such an arrangement. Very well. Just activate the crystals in the proper sequence while I modulate the energy.
Alright, yeah, you modulate that shit, dude. I don't know where to start, dude. Oh, I have to reset it? Oh. Alright. Okay. Bubble Burster. Flying mounts would be lore breaking in Elder Scrolls Universe. I don't really know if I ever would want them to introduce that. If we're gonna be honest. I really hope I don't have to like fucking read a book in here to understand what to do. Is there anything on the ceiling that tells me? I know for you guys who have probably done this puzzle, you're probably like, "Oh my God, Dottz!" All right, so red. We got red. Let's try green. ESO is a good MMO to settle on for a while, considering how the Eastern option always ends up talking you. I know, I've tried so many Eastern MMOs and they always blow. They always blow. I think it would be sweet. I stopped playing WoW when my girlfriend almost left me flying around on my dragon. I don't know. I'm personally not into flying mounts. I don't think they should do it. ESO's best MMO on console. I don't know about PC. I mean, I think it is right now, personally. So it's red, yellow, green, blue, purple. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple. We got it, boys. Colors of the Rainbow, I think that might have been it. Yeah, Roy G. Bit, probably. Alright. My former master, the sought to celebrate your conclusion.
He had a tool that he used to drain away minute bits of his egg. More questions. Well, Lord Surfer Seal attributed curiosity to intellectual superiority.
Alright. Return to the office. Alright, let's go back. And I believe Justin's waiting outside. Guys, if we had 100 viewers tonight, man, holy, I'd be pumped. I'd be pumped. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Dottz, can you recommend a class for a new character? Can be a jack of all trades, but mainly has a lot of DPS and great melee playstyle? 80 viewers, new top. Alright, so let me see here. You said all around great melee DPS, a lot of melee DPS. I would recommend then, dude, give probably Dragon Knight a try. I think Dragon Knight can do everything relatively well. I don't know a lot about Dragon Knight healers, but I believe that Dragon Knights right now are probably they're solid. They're solid. I would recommend giving that a try. If Skyrim DLC would be awesome in the future, oh, that would be cool. I know it's a year away, but what does everyone think the next chapter will be? Oh, dude, Test 6? Oh, man. I don't know, man. Maybe Black Marsh or something like that. Somewhere we haven't gone yet. I'm not sure. Try Dragon Knight, Moonfire. And you're the best? Oh, thanks, man. But try Dragon Knight, dude. I'd give it a shot. I like Magblade because I like Nightblade because I like Burst. I love Burst damage like a fucking... I love Burst damage, dude. But I would recommend if you would want like a solid class, try the Dragon Knight, dude. Only thing I hate about ESO is the research to be it takes so long. Yes, it does, dude. It takes forever. But I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I actually very much... Ooh, Justin. New guy's looking good, man. New guy's looking awesome. I actually love I actually like the crafting in ESO. Don't get me wrong, it's super fucking grindy and there's a lot to it, but coming from World of Warcraft where you're not under the ground. Coming from World of Warcraft where the crafting was so like I was a huge fan of this. What do you mean I'm trespassing? What? You wanna fucking go, bro? You wanna fucking go? Who did I murder? Why did I murder someone?
I'm sending for the guard.
He attacked me! He attacked me! He started it. He started it. You know what? You know what? Can I fucking murk this guy? We're gonna give these fuck guys the business. They want to fucking throw down with me? They want to throw down with me? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. You don't fuck with me, dude. Fuck with me. Fuck with me. Oh, get fucked. I think since they went super nostalgic this time, next year will probably be marketing-wise somewhere never been in an Elder Scrolls game thus far, like Somerset or something. I think that's fair. That's fair to say. So, new here. How you liking the Warden so far? Alright, guys. I might have to put my chat into slow mode now. Alright. We're going to enable a little bit of slow mode, guys. I am sorry. Limit post every... Let's do 15 seconds. No, you know what? I'm going to turn it off. I don't want to do slow mode. Alright, hold on. Hold on. Let me go back up. Let me go back up. I love crafting. I just hate the research aspect of it. Like, I have items of 3 days on... Oh, 3 days? Dude. When you get to the end of it, eventually takes 30 days. Don't get... Dude, don't even. Don't even. The worst is still to come. The worst is still to come. It is still to come, man. Alright, so slow mode should be off now. I turned it off. I turned it off. I have to actively keep up with chat now. Alright, Sir Axon, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Work them eyes, babe. Yeah, right? How do you research something? Gage Brown, if you watch my full guide on crafting, that should tell you everything that you need to know about crafting. If you do actually, I believe I actually have a command for it. Let me see. I think I have a command for it. Do I not? Maybe I don't. Aha! Go watch that video, man. That'll tell you everything you need to know about crafting. Alright, let's go back to Vivec City and get attacked by a guard. Yeah, man, I gotta flex my eyes, dude. Unfortunately, as the stream becomes more and more popular, I am inevitably going to miss some people's questions. So you guys are gonna have you might have to repeat yourself every once in a while. Guides on guides on guides. Hashtag accessible. You know it, man. Are you gonna take 3.5 years to kill me? I can't even attack you? Wow. Alright. I'm gonna give this guy 3.5 years to attack me. I can't wait to buy a new mouse tomorrow. Gotta grind this ASAP. Oh, yeah, dude. It's been so much fun. My buddy play all the time, and he gives me so much crap for not doing my crafting. You always have to, man. You always gotta keep those research timers going. You'll regret it if you don't. Am I regenning faster than this guy's killing me? Like, holy. Let me go find another guard. This dude's taking his sweet-ass time. Like, I'm level 4! I'm level 4! I need guards. Guards? Guards? Hey, you, over there. Here we go. This is an epic guard, so here we go. Don't knock me into the water. Oh my god, I'd be so tilted. No! There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. But yeah, that crafting guide really should get you started on everything you need to know, man. That should get you started. Alrighty, let us go. I missed like 3 days when I first started out because I was so stubborn. Saw Dott's guide immediately. Full industry on that shiz. Yeah, man, I'm going to be remaking. I'm going to be remaking my complete beginner guide. That 142-minute video I have. I'm going to be remaking that and updating it for Morrowind. Alright, so you guys do have that to look forward to. That's going to be a huge undertaking on my part and is going to take me a little bit. But it's going to be worth it, I think, not only for me, but it's going to bring in a lot of traffic for the channel. Because if you think about it, with all the new people coming to the game, they might see that guide and go, ah, it's a year old. Ah, I don't give a shit about that. I'm not going to watch that. But if I update it to say Morrowind on it, I think more people will be inclined to watch it.
In part, Lord Vivec is... I'll review these documents and present your findings to Lord Vivec. Very well. Tell me what you... Barrels of... Lord Vivec doesn't want his...
Okay.
Notes say. And this interesting theory. From what you discovered, I dare say there may be a correlation between the narcotic relic...
Isn't that the girl's brother?
So it appears.
Holy. Until I saw how everyone emphasized it, then I realized I should always do it. Wait, I missed 3 days for starting out because I was stubborn. Saw Dottz guiding me the full industry on the shiz. Until I saw how everyone emphasized it or realized. What is with the skyrock above the city? I don't know. That's a quality question. So if I open the stream in 30 tabs, would that count as 100 viewers? I don't know, man. Probably not. Probably not. But hey, man, that's a new peak for me. We peaked at 80 tonight. That is a new peak for me. So even if we do not get to 100, I'm going to be happy about that. I'm not going to complain. Not only that, this is by far, guys, like, for those of you who are new to the stream, I thank you so much for stopping by. This has been my best stream retention stream. Like, in terms of retaining viewership. So, you know, 70 consistent viewers, man, nothing to complain about. Nothing to complain about at all. So jelly of early access and console forced to wait. Yeah, you guys kind of got that young shaft with that, man.
Perhaps one of the healers can help you.
It's a moon that Shiogora threw at the city and Vivec stopped it. Just in case, busting out the lore, man. How's Morrowind so far? So far, I like it. Voice animations seem a lot better than vanilla. Warden's been pretty interesting so far. I gotta get more into it. I'm only, like I said, I'm only level 4. I want to wait until I get into a dungeon before I use my scrolls, because I have XP scrolls. But thank you for the boots. Alrighty.
Not exactly. But now that we know that
God damn, I was gonna say that. Just before Skyrim fell and triggered, the red map triggered. Have I tested the sustain of my Magic Blade? I have not yet, Daniel. I have not yet. I've actually discussed it with a bunch of people, and people said I was running a little too much sustain. I knocked my sustain down. I'm at about currently. Once I get my second point in whatever the first passive is in the support tree. The one that gives you get extra magical recovery for having a support ability slotted. When I get a second point in that, my magic recovery is going to go up. So I'm probably then going to be running around 1800 magical recovery, and I have about 2k spell power on my front bar, which is going to be my burst bar. I am not running siphoning strikes anymore because it's fucking Garbaroony. Everyone says it's bad, so, and just looking at it, I think it's bad too. So it's a matter of, do I have a little too much recovery? Do I have not enough recovery? I am going to be watching, though. I am going to be using the replenishing barrier. So that's going to be my, that's my support skill that I have. And when I use it, it'll give me magicka and it'll give me ultimate back. So I do have that for a little bit of return. So, yeah, I hope that answers your question, man. What set do I plan on using on my Stam Warden? Oh, man, I don't know yet. I don't know enough about the class yet to really answer that question. I am sorry, James. What is the best race to run for Wardian? Arabian Camel? It completely depends. If you're going to go Magicka, I would say probably either Breton or High Elf. And if you're going to go Stamina, either do Imperial, Red Guard, or what elf? Probably. Oh, I think Red Guard got nerfed. So probably maybe Imperial, Khajiit. Maybe. And what elf? I've grinded my endgame trials gear, tank gear for Morrowind, but I don't get it till the 6th. Oh yeah, your console, you gotta wait, man.
Get to Alden and locate Saturn. Didn't we cover this?
Now, so Arabian, the way that endgame gear works, man, is that once you hit champion point 160, you are done getting gear. Basically, that is as good as gear gets. So once you hit that level, you no longer need to acquire gear, and since people like Daniel, myself, and others are already CP 160 before playing Morrowind, we already have our endgame gear farmed up. It's just a matter of, playing through Morrowind just gives us access to more quests and to other content. This isn't like a theme park MMO where you have to go linearly through the content progression. Alright, let's go to Aldrun. I like that new little fade-in now whenever I teleport anywhere instead of just getting hard fucking shoved into the game. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. So no point in getting 650 then? Well, it's not that there's no point. If you want to do competitive trials, like vet trials, if you want to do competitive PvE, you need champion points. If you want to go into the Cyrodiil champion point campaign, you need champion points. But if you're like myself and are going to be playing either no CP PvP, or you're going to be playing Battlegrounds, then you just need to get the CP-160 for gear.
Commander, quickly! This way! I've been thinking about
Oh, one sec! Here, I'll be back. One sec, guys. Just one quick second. Alright, sorry about that. We're back. Okay, what can I do to help?
My brother is respected and revered. He has allies in all of the tribes. Not to mention his... We talked to my brother. Tried to convince him.
Yeah, he's just... I'm sure he's just gonna kindly be like, nah, you know, I'll stop stealing the energy. Don't worry about that. Gotta look for a guide on it by tonight. Oh, I'm level 49 on my highest. Wasn't too sure about CP yet. Arabian! I don't know if you knew this, but I have a guide on that. Go to my channel, the Elder Scrolls Online Guides playlist. This is the exclamation point help playlist. Go there, and you will see I have a guide on champion points, man. Give that a watch. I'm telling you guys, my goal is to have a guide on everything. I'm trying to have a guide on everything, so no matter what, you'll be able to come to my channel to learn. To learn about the basics. Macro 191, thank you for subscribing, man. What's up, Willows? How you doing?
Your unconditional support, Saren. I miss those days.
Oh, that guy seems like a prick. Look at how he walks.
My brother Chodala is about to do something foolish and dangerous.
Fuck him. Let's kill him.
The title of the Nerevarine and try to unite the Ashlander tribes gathered here. He already convinced the Red Exiles to support wise woman Dovracy.
The most respected counselor spirit guide this other mountain. She went to the cavern of the incarnate.
Agreed. I dare not leave Chodala alone with the tribes. I feel the hand of Azura. The caverns to the northeast.
Alright, I'll go. Don't worry about it. I'm bored of grinding already. I mean, that's understandable. I'm just excited to do BGs, man. I'm pumped.
Just in case, make sure
Where do I have to go?
Your word is law, Nerevarine.
All the way back to town? Oi. Got the power of a living god, going to give it up because you asked me and I said, yeah, right, just like, yeah, you know what, stealing his power, but you asked, so I'm not good. You're just gonna rage quit? Why are you gonna rage quit, man? You don't not like a Morrowind so far? Can you mail me all your things? Yeah, man. Can I has your stuff? Kind of new to ES. I'm kind of new and confused, but is Morrowind the add-on to Elder Scrolls Online? It's a different thing itself. It's an add-on, Polly. It is an add-on. Polly, if you look, man, take a look at the map here. It's just another continent, dude. It's just another place that you could go, and you can quest, and you can play. That's it. It's just an expansion to the game, kind of like with World of Warcraft, where they had the Burning Crusade expansion, the Wrath of the Lich King, Legion, whatever. It's like that, man. It's just another continent to go and explore. Love the game, dislike the people on it? Wow, Willow, I'm going to be honest with you, man. You have the exact opposite experience of me. I have had probably, I'd say, 80% positive interactions with people in ESO. Like, honestly, I've played a lot of different games, man. I played World of Warcraft for 8 years, and I thought the community was fucking toxic as hell. This game, man, the community is part of what kept me involved in the game. Like, because I've had nothing but, like, I mean, not nothing but good experiences. I've, of course, had bad experiences just like everybody else, you know. I try to learn how to play PvP, and I have people coming in telling me I'm a fucking scrub. But, like, that's to be expected. There's going to be douchebags in every video game you play. This is the internet, after all. But I've had, man, like, mostly positive reactions with ESO, man. So I'm sorry that all of your interactions have been negative, but I cannot say I shared the same experience. Yes, Archie, it is from Advanced UI. Yes, it is. Okay, so how do I get... Ow. Ow. Oh my god. Yo, Hedgehog, that guy created 10 accounts. He created fucking 10 accounts to tell me that I was bad. Like, that is determination. You also PvP'd in one of the biggest cesspool that exists on the internet? Yeah, that's too true, Melon. That's too true. Melon, I don't know if you were here, dude. I peaked at 80 viewers before. Vtron V, thanks for subscribing. I watched a guide, but for some reason I'm still not sure how to research. My problem is that when I go to research, everything in the tab has a locked icon in it, and I don't know how to unlock it. So Gage, right-click. So I'm assuming you mean this locked icon. If you right-click the item, click unlock, that should allow you to do it. That should allow you to research the item. So when you're sitting at the crafting table and you click the research tab, there should be a list of traits underneath the weapon or the piece of armor or whatever that you want to research. So is all the other empty islands supposed to be new updates coming so that ESO will last a while? That's a good question, Polly. I'm not sure. It would be a quality idea. We do not know at the current time. Trying to figure out how to place your minimap like yours. I just don't know how to. Archie, go to settings, add-ons, minimap, and turn this to off. Lock frame. Turn that to off, and you'll be able to freely move your minimap around. Hashtag crazy guy makes 10 accounts to troll. I know, man. I know. I just went to Crypto Hearts 1 on Vet, easy right. Got the last 2 bosses and got kicked out of the group twice. That's just a pug group, dude. Some pug groups are gonna be douchey. That's just kinda... You gotta get yourself in a good guild, Willows, man. Gotta get yourself in a good guild. Oh, been here since you tired doing deck testing right now? Oh, okay. I didn't know that, because you've been more quiet than usual, so I wasn't sure. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't care about this. I thought I had the wrong quest being followed. Yeah, Ripperino, dude. Oh, God, no. Where am I? Oh, God. Get me out of here. Oh, my God, guys. We got to walk. I'm tilted. Oh god, that's the one thing, man. If Zoss wants to improve on one thing, they need to fucking improve their random dungeon finder. That is not bad. That is not what I meant. I mean, when I go to the workbench and go to research something, there is a weird locked icon next to everything. Alright, you know what? Gage, I'm gonna help you out here real quick before I go do anything. Let me go see here. Let me go to a crafting table. Let me go to Vivec City. One sec, guys. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you need... So Gage, the way it works is you have to collect items, okay? You have to collect items that have traits on them, okay? And when you have those items with those traits, store them in your bank. Then you can go and research the trait of that item, destroying the item in the process. So you need to have the item with the trait that you're trying to research. You can't just research any trait. You have to have that specific item with that specific, like, you have to have, like, if you want to research, let's say, a sharpened sword, you need to have a sharpened sword to destroy and research. Pizza time? I'm a disabled veteran getting message saying that that's why old people shouldn't play. Yeah, Willows, man. I mean, that sucks. But I think that honestly might just be your group. Willows, do you play on console or do you play on PC? Because if you play on PC, you're more than welcome to join our guild, dude. You are obviously more than welcome to join. I love pizza time, dude. BRB pizza time. I love it. But no, Willows, man, don't let a community be a reason why you quit a game. You know, unfortunately there's going to be your douchebags. There's going to be your jerk offs in every gaming community. You know, but if you align yourselves with the right people and if you play with the right people, then you'll end up having a lot of fun. Because, like, when I started playing, I was playing with no one, and the game was fucking lonely. And then when I created the guild, so many people started flooding into it, and then I created the Discord server, and I started to interact with everybody on, stream, like, outside of stream. And it's been so much fun. It's been an absolute blast. Alright, guys, it looks like we're taking a nice jog here. No problem, Gage. Glad we were able to help you, man. I had to come listen to a calm voice. Oh, you're on Xbox? Oh, okay. Yo, I might literally just go do a different quest, because... Oh, God, this is so far away. Look where I am. You know what? I can't do... I don't know if I could do this, guys. I might have to go do a different quest. This is... guys, do you want me to go do a different quest, or do we want to take the trek? do we want to take the trek over here? It's up to you guys. I'll go do other quests, or we can go take the trek. Because I've gained like no experience because I've been running around Vvardenfell. Trek? Philip Wolf says trek? Alright, we'll trek. I'll trek and chat, dude. I'll trek and chat. Gives me time to interact with you guys while I trek, man. You can take the Silt Strider up to that area? Oh, what? Oh, what? Ex-Katara. Where might that be? What is that? I don't even know. Not seeing everything before doing main quest, the pains. Yeah, man. You're your own worst enemy, dude. You're your own worst enemy. The Silt Strider? Is that over here? I do not know. We're just chilling, dude. We're chilling. I forgot though how slow the base horse was until like I have everything leveled up. Just like when we first booted up Morrowind, I didn't know the Silt Strider helped. Discover the way shrines on the way, that's exactly what I'm doing. Hey man, I never played Morrowind, so I'm going through all the newbie pains. Like I never played Elder Scrolls 3. I played my first Elder Scrolls was 4. Was Oblivion. Oblivion was my first one. Ow, you motherfucker. Wanna fucking go, bro? Yeah, fuck you, dude. Fucking give him the business. Alright. We're almost there, it's alright. Very nice outside, have a nice loud guitar amp. I think I might jam for a bit. Then, man, that's nice and relaxing, dude. Just chill out, dude. Ain't horse upgrades account wide? I thought they were. But my horse feels slow as shit. I swore they were. I swore they were. But I'm so fucking slow.
Your tales of make-believe may scare off
I might have to look into that. I swore they were account wide. They are not. Haha, I knew it. I was like, I'm slow as shit. Alright, because I was like, there's no way this is the same speed. There's no way. No way, dude. No way. But yeah, guys, the plan for this week is, yeah, just owning them as account wide. Okay. The plan for this week is just Warden leveling. Just Warden leveling this week. Next week is going to be up to you guys with what I do and with what I play. I'm going to bring my Nightblade here no matter what, but it's just a matter of, am I going to PvP? Do you guys want to see me level my Nightblade? Do you want to see me level the Warden? Next week's going to be up to you guys, but for the first week, I obviously got to play some of this Warden. I really wish I knew where the Silt Strider was, because holy crap-oly. Philip Wolf, thanks for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, Gage, I'm not really sure what's going on, man. I really wish I could help more. It's hard without actually seeing your game. Sorry for the late reply. There's a Silt Strider in Vivec that you could take to the other areas of the island. Alright, well next time I'm in Vivec, I'll take a look. I'll fucking take a peek. Thanks, Qatar, I appreciate it. Where in Vivec City? That's what you gotta do, Willows, man. That's what you gotta do. This is a chill stream environment, man. This is a chill stream environment. This isn't no fucking hardcore, you know, super crazy, insane, you know, bleeding edge content stream. I'm just a dude playing a game, trying to have some fun, you know what I'm saying? Trying to learn, trying to get better, just like everyone else. By the Way Shrine? Which Way Shrine? The one that's by the temple or the one that's by the entrance? Well, I'm already almost there anyway, so I know to take the Silt Strider next time. Yeah, Gage, I feel like your issue might be something simple. Glad you have that kind of attitude, man. Philip, I did the constant wanting to be competitive and wanting to be like, you know, like I was like, I gotta be good, I gotta be good, I gotta be so good. Like I did that when I played WoW, and I ended up not having fun after a while. Like I just kind of, oh, 2 skill points feels fucking good, man. I ended up getting burnt out, and the game kind of lost its luster for me. So I knew that when I played ESO, I was going to kind of approach it with a more relaxed, like, this is my video game. I want to relax, I want to have fun, I want to play, and I want to make, you know, content, beginner-focused content, to help you guys get started in playing the game as well. And then I'm also going to, you know, eventually try to make builds. I'm going to, once I learn more about the game, I'm going to be trying to make builds. But yeah, I'm not. I just want to play and relax and just, you know, have a good time. I feel like that's what's the most important thing. Oh yes, scale off of stamina, please. I really should be leveling up my Winter's Embrace. So let me get Frostcloak up. Same thing happened to me. Got burnt out if I go all hardcore. Exactly, man. Exactly. Plus, I mean, I don't know. It's video games are supposed to be relaxing, you know? Like, it's supposed to be a way to relieve stress, and I feel like people play their video games a lot with super, like, I understand wanting to be competitive. Don't get me wrong. This isn't me going, yeah, I don't give a shit if I PvP and get my ass pounded into the ground. Like, I obviously care, and I obviously want to learn and be as good as possible. But I'm not gonna fucking get super mad and get super angry if I struggle for a little bit, or if it takes me a little bit longer to learn something, or if I'm, you know, not doing well or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna get all bent out of shape about it. There's no point. It's a game. There's no point. There's no point. I've done that before, and I ended up getting angry, and it's like, I shouldn't be angry playing video games. Like, you know, I shouldn't be mad, like, so mad. Live and learn, be optimistic. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's go, bro. Ooh, Frostcloak, very cool. Did I didn't lag out. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, I'm looking at my stream like, pretty sure I just lagged out. But thankfully I didn't. What's up? Welcome back, James. Pre-released. How is that possible, Patrick? If you pre-ordered the game on PC, we have access to it earlier. Well, I've only level 5, James. I've been answering a lot of questions. Oh, hello. Bots Gaming, you should have a chat with the entire League of Legends community. Yeah, I know, dude. Melon, League of Legends was actually what I was thinking about. My theory is there's always going to be someone better than you, so therefore I shouldn't care about being the best. I mean, I strive to be better than I was. I don't strive to, let's say, be better than... I'm going to pick a random PvPer that I know. I don't go, I want to be better than Fang Rush. I don't go... I want to be better than Cypher. I don't go, I want to be better than this person. I go, I want to be better than I was yesterday. I want to become a better player than I was previously. I want to learn and get better. And it's just, but that's a mindset. Like, that's, if you're the type of person to go, I want to be better than this person, that says something about you as a person. You know, I want to be better than my previous self. I want to be continuing my progression and work on it that way. I don't know. Is Mag Templar still good? I don't see why not. What's up, Wiggly? How's it going, man? What is a Warden? I just started the game and did not see it as a choice. Well, Venna, it depends. If you play on PC and if you want to play the Warden, you have to have pre-ordered Morrowind. If you're on consoles, Morrowind is not available to you until June 6th, so that is not an option, but it is the newest class being added to the game. I would group up with you, but I have to finish my project. No worries, man. This game ain't no esport, just play. Absolutely, Archie. Absolutely, man.
It feels strange to talk to an outlander in such words of truth from the mouth of perhaps, but I must remain impartial. We thought
A lot of the incarnates are possessed.
by the spirit of Nero. Take this. We need
Commune with the incarnates. Alrighty, let's do that.
Listen well to what the failed incarnates have to say.
That's the attitude that you should always have. I'm getting my computer engineering degree right now. In each class I try to take, with continuing my degree, learn more. That's funny, James. I have a dual degree. I have a degree in computer engineering and I have a degree in electrical engineering. So trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, June 6th, patch notes I see is as bad as some people are saying. I don't think it is. I think people overreacted personally. Not better than anybody IRL. Watch her to be better every game. Oh, see, Willows. That's a downer attitude, man. I understand if you have personal stuff going on in your life. You have personal stuff going on in your life, but you don't have to strive to be better than anybody else. You're you. Like, you are you. That's a unique enough of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be better than anybody else. You shouldn't be looking at somebody going, I gotta be better than him, I gotta be better than them, I gotta be better than them. That's not the attitude that you should have. You should have the attitude of, I want to grow as a person and I want to be better as a person. At least that's how I view things. That's just how I take a look at things. Why did my fucking stream labels go away? That's what I want to know. Where did my stream labels go? Hello? Top donator? One sec, guys. Where the fuck? Oh, they're coming back. Alright, I'm just gonna assume that they're glitching. Hey, Dottz, is this the Steam version? No, this is just a regular... I have it through fucking ZeniMax. Alright. Let me try. Alright, so everything's back to normal now. Okay, for some reason things left, but let's try this again. Remains as promised, I'm filled, I'm guilty of prideful posturing, failed incarnate, occupies this whole. Ask your question.
The Nerovarian must listen as well as proclaim.
I refuse to accept wise counsel, which led to the doom.
Wise counsel, which led to the doom of my tribe and the end of my quest to embody the spirit.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Willows. I'm sorry. I misunderstood you. My bad.
We are the failed incarnates, the Ashlanders who proudly proclaim.
So will Templar still be playable? I think so. I don't see why they wouldn't be.
Take my scroll and
the classes are going to have their issues going into Morrowind, but I'm sure they're going to be worked out. But no, I think currently right now Templars are part of like the best comp for Battlegrounds, I believe.
Once I was the hope of my people to fulfill. Mortal, let us speak.
Whoa, Azura, what's up, babe?
I foresaw your usefulness before you even set foot in Vvardenfell.
Wow.
Now comes a test that will challenge your... Doversee's wisdom outshines most.
Make sure the staff is the source of his power.
Your instincts serve you well. Then go. Return to Aldrune and help the wise woman reveal the falsehood.
Alright. Let's go. Yo, Dottz, it feels no void for me, and I have no preference. Just wondering. There hasn't been any music. Is that the viewer's choice? Your choice, or just not feeling like it? Maybe chilling for a few new peeps? Oh, so, Hedgehog, the only reason I have music turned off is because new expansion, new music. I didn't know if people would want to listen to the music of the game. If you guys want me to put my music back on, I can put my music back on. I don't have to listen to the game music. I just figured that people would want to hear some of the new sounds of the game and the expansion and stuff. But if you guys don't give a crap, I can put my music back on. Is the Templar a good class for Stam DPS? I believe the best Stam DPS classes right now are... blah, 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 blah. I believe Warden and Sorcerer, maybe? But yeah, Stam Templar is perfectly fine. Templar is perfectly fine. Orgrex, I see the word noob in there, so I'm sure you're trying to insult me there. But if you can keep it in English, I would appreciate that. But yeah, I do have a guide on how to completely install add-ons if you need that. Is your guild or whatever open to join? Yes, it is, Philip. Yes, it is. Just whisper me at Dottz Game and I'll shoot you an invite. No music? Yeah, I figured that's what people would want for like a brand new expansion. People would want to listen to the music of the expansion. I don't mind PvP, but prefer PvE. Is PvP in this game like Warhammer? He's low-key trolling? Alright, so then that's a fucking timeout of Rooney for this guy. Goodbye. Alright. So basically PvP in this game right now, Wolvena, game audio is low? Okay, I will turn that up then. I just didn't want to make it too loud. Stam Sork is the best. Stam Sork is good. Sorcerers right now in general are ridiculously strong. Sorcerers right now are just really good. So yes, Stam Sork is good. Stam Warden is good. I would, if you're trying to play cutting edge, those would probably be your two choices. But you could play a Stamplar just fine. But basically PvP in this game is either large scale in Cyrodiil, so like seizing castles and taking keeps and stuff like that, or you could play Battlegrounds, which is the new release stuff, and it's basically just 4v4v4, and it's either like Team Deathmatch or Capture the Flag or whatever. No problem, Willows. But yeah, hopefully I turned the game music up, so hopefully this is loud enough now. Let me know if it's just too loud. No, not you, Wolvana, not you. Some guy who said something in Spanish before. I'm pretty sure he was just insulting me and calling me a noob.
Chodal is in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine.
I could take out a 600 CP with my Magsork CP 260. Yeah, Magsorks are super balanced. What weapons do Stam Sorks use? DW? I think it's most likely DW for PvE and 2H for PvP. Both are going to utilize a bow.
Of course. Use the tales of the failed incarnates to counter Chodal's arguments.
I did, Philip, I did.
Well, except an Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to...
Alright, let's go. How could you not tell the Portuguese for Spanish hurts so bad? Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, dual Viper and a Bowie, exactly. Yeah, if you want to be a proc set guy, if you want to be one of those people. No Japanese, no Portuguese. Hey, I don't care if you... Look, I don't care if you have a non-English name. I don't care. But this is a... I only understand English, so... And I understand, like, rudimentary Spanish. So, I kind of want the chat to be stayed in it. And come on, if it says Nubizio, like... Come on. Is still an OB go-to PvP that is easier Upar there? I don't even know, dude. I don't know. If he comes back and says, my bad, I didn't say anything bad, then whatever will work, but...
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that
you're a prick. What do you think of Alambris? It's a good set. It's a strong set. Don't generalize us against the proc users. Well, when I think of proc users, I think of it from a PvP perspective, obviously. Which is like, it's cancer in PvP.
Strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine.
I have no clue. I didn't pay attention. Son of a bitch.
Of course. This doesn't look right. Time to pick the correct... That makes...
Continue to tolerate this travesty.
I don't think this will work.
Oh my god, third time's the charm.
That's not right. Yes. Incarnate, appear!
As a warrior,
you get the range up in close combat, nice mix to keep it fun. Yeah, exactly, that's true. I have Lambris and BSW from a max work. Yeah, Lambris is a really strong monster set.
I failed my people. Don't fall.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle and
Rip chat screwed you there? Screwed me where? For what? What did chat screw me for? But I'm sorry, I can't read Japanese. Would you recommend the collector's edition upgrade, or is it okay to just get the normal upgrade? It's kind of up to you. If you think any of the stuff in the collector's edition is worth getting, then you can get it. But it's there's nothing like groundbreaking in the collector's edition. I bought it, but the horse is very meh. The horse is very meh. The dwarven spider pet's pretty cool. I think you could just go for the regular upgrade. There wasn't. I'm slightly disappointed with the digital collector's edition, but. If you think the Morai Targ armor converter is cool, though, then that's definitely worth it. Hey, Dottz, I come from WoW as well, and was wondering if any classes had procs like Fire Mage and Legion or Paladin? Well, there's a lot of proc sets. You can get sets that proc a lot. There's gear sets that proc, but from Fire Mage or Paladin, I would probably give a Magicka Templar a try. Moonfire, I would recommend trying that. Not remembering the option? Oh yeah, yeah. No, I got a little fucked. Yo, does somebody want to translate what this guy's saying for me and let me know if he's talking stuff? All right, let me lower this to 66. It's all a little loud.
This is more nerve-wracking
No problem, Philip.
than I anticipated. Of course. No. We need. That
0
makes
for 2,
sense.
man.
I'll try that.
Man, I don't even know. Kev sent me over because he said you were a Magblade guy. At least I think he sent me over. Well, yes, I am, Pixel. Well, hey, Kev DeWitt sent me over to play people. Feels good, man. Feels good, man, Kev DeWitt. Yo, I'm excited. I'm excited to work with him, man. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be super, super fun. But yes, I am a Magblade guy, PXY. I am.
I think it's working. One more strong assertion, and that, of course.
All right, well, here's a strong assertion for you.
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but
I have no idea. I asked him about Magblades and PvP, and he said talk to Dottz. I think feels good, man. Well, what's your question, dude? What is your question? What do I think of Silistrix for stam? I really don't know. I don't know my stamina sets probably as well as I should. Nightblade using bow and dual wield? Yeah, that could work.
Brother, no.
Did I freeze? No, I'm here. I think I temporarily dropped frames, but I should be good now. Am I good now? The stream good now? I dropped a couple frames, but I should be okay now. Ow, you son of a bitch! Stream is losing quality. I am not dropping any more frames, so I should be okay. I should be okay now. Alright, I'm glad everything's good now. Oh my god, this guy's kicking my ass. Oh god, oh jeez, oh god. No! No! Oh, I need shrooms, I need shrooms! Yes, we got her. We got her. All right, hold on a second. Let me go back and answer the comments because I lagged for a second, and I'm looking for getting into Magblade for 4v4v4. Any advice? A bit new to the game still. So PXY, basically from my findings, I'm still a little unsure about whether or not heavy armor or light armor is going to be better. Currently, I am going to be testing light. I think with the way that the sustain changes happen to the game and the fact that siphoning strikes is pretty much ass now, I think we're going to need light armor to keep our sustain up and our damage viable. So that is currently what I'm going to be trying right now. A lot really hasn't changed, so we're going to be basically... I don't know how War Maiden's set is going to work with our kit. It's basically a 5-piece that makes our magical abilities deal more damage. I feel like that's going to be a very good melee Magblade set. But my build that I currently have on my Magblade focuses around playing with Merciless Resolve, Soul Tether, and Impale. So my whole combo is that I basically have dots that keep my damage rolling. I proc Grim Focus to get Assassin's Will. I go in, Soul Tether, shoot the bow, Impale to kill. So I'm going to probably detail that build a little bit more next week, or if people really want to see it, I could show it now. So yeah, I'm just going to be scrolling through chat, guys. I am a little bit behind. If the translator is right, yeah, I'm not going to... I know I dropped frames for a second. Thank you, Melon, for telling him to keep it in English. The stream is fine now. I actually maxed out Wiggly. I maxed out at 80. Never heard of this guy till a few minutes ago. What, me? Oh, well, thanks, man. Welcome to the cult, bro. Oh, thanks, Sam. Appreciate it, man. Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm updated. All right, sorry for the little bit of lag there, guys. Figures my internet company had to pay me a visit. But thanks, Alex. Join the crew, man. Join the squad.
Mortal, I would have words with you.
But PXY, if you really want me to hop, if you guys really want to see my Magblade, I can hop onto him and show you guys what I'm doing. It's up to you guys, though. I came over from WoW and basically played an Affliction Warlock. Magblade seems to be the closest what I'm used to. Yo, throwback, dude. Same.
As long as time is against you, mortal, even now.
I was an ex-WoW player too.
Pompous usurper grows increasingly weaker.
All right, James, no problem. But hey, man. PXY, next time you see Cavduit or next time you're in his stream, you gotta extend my thanks to him, man. That he's recommending me to people. That is a feels good. That's a feels good kind of moment.
Return to.
That was exhilarating.
Well, I'm out of here, dude. If you guys really want to see my PvP build, I have no problem showing you guys. I'm actually very proud of it. I would like to see the light armor stuff. Alright, you know what? Let me go back to Vivec City and I'll show you guys what I came up with. It's very, very different than anything I've created up to this point. Very, very different. Then give a study about the professional. Will save you time, better equips to save time with time upgrades. Exactly. You always want to try to do as much research on your class as possible. That is kind of what... Research and stuff is good, but what I've learned is going through the motions and like wasting the gold on the gear sets and the stuff and trying to figure out which combination of abilities works best. That has been what's been the best teacher for me, I will say. That has been what's the best teacher for me. But yeah, no, dude, Legion PvP just fucking blew. That's why I quit. Hey, Film Girl, how's it going? Well, keep in mind, PXY, this is still experimental. This is still experimental. I am not running siphoning strikes, and the only thing I am not sure about yet is if I have enough magic recovery. That is the thing. My PvP build was affected by the patch. It was affected by the patch because I don't run siphoning strikes anymore. Overall, it wasn't really that touched. But siphoning strikes, that was kind of big. Do I think Warden with Necroponents and Mending will work? Oh yes. Oh yes. This guy's a Breton. He's a Breton vampire. For that dank cost reduction. You know, let's go do this in our guild hall. Let's go do this in somewhere good. Alright. There's only two things I'm debating right now. I'm debating if whether or not... Hey, Film Girl, how's it going? I don't know if I said hi to you yet. If I did not, I'm sorry. I am debating on my potion. I have two that I'm stuck between. And I am debating on whether or not I have enough Magicka Recovery, and all that's going to determine is whether or not I have another Magicka Recovery, Jewelry Glyph, or a Spell Damage Glyph. Alright. I also, guys, currently, I am missing 2 ability morphs. So keep that in mind. I need to just farm... I need to really just, like, grind out experience for these 2 abilities. So... All black looks quite nice. Really like the dye feature. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. All right, so let's start with the... I guess let's start with my attributes. So I'm currently running... I could go to Cyrodiil. Let me just fucking go to Cyrodiil. It'll make this so much easier to talk about. Let me just go to Sothasil. How about Poison? I am not running Poison. I might. But for my initial theory crafting, I would rather run my enchants because my enchants are spell damage enchants. So I want to just increase my spell damage and increase my burst as much as possible. How's everyone been working this morning? We had new computers, so I had to reconfigure everything. That's always fun. Going well. Stream has been the most successful stream I've had so far. You know, I've been sitting at 70 viewers for 2.5 hours. I'm pretty excited about it. Peaked at 80. Not really much to complain about. Alright, so we are going to start with my attributes. So I am running 59 into... Do I have my food up? I do have my food up. I have a little bit less health than I thought I did. What happened? So I might have to reallocate some health points. Okay, I'm actually going to probably have to go put 3 more points into health. Okay, so anyway, my attributes. Currently I'm running 59 into Magicka, 5 into health, and 0 into stamina. I'm probably going to add a couple more to health because I don't want this to be below 20k. That is my golden rule for PvP, is I don't want my health to drop below 20k. It was kind of hard for me to calculate how much I needed because we had a buff in Cyrodiil earlier, and so that kind of buffed my health up a lot. So I'm going to probably go put 2 or 3 more points into health, and that'll push me over that 20k mark. I base have about 33k. Yeah, I base have about 33k Magicka. About 33k. This is without my setup. So I just have 33k Magicka base. Again, I'm going for the no CP campaign, guys. This is no CP build. Now for gear, this is where the biggest change has been. I am running now 2-piece Grothdar. So Grothdar gives me extra Magicka, and I have a 10% chance when I deal damage. Richard Barnes, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. You deserve that many viewers. You interact with viewers and put out good content. Well, thank you, man. So earlier you told me Sork was the best class for stam DPS, and I was wondering that recommendation would change because I play solo and only in groups when needed. Sork is good for solo content, I've been told. I've heard. Sork is just all... Sorcerers right now are all around just good. They're just good. They're strong. So you really can't go wrong with one. Hugo Avera, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. So anyway, Grothdar. I basically am running Grothdar because my big damage bar is dual wield. And I'm going to guys, I'm not going to answer chat for a second because I do kind of want to go through this. So if you could hold your questions. Would running high elf help with the regen? I like Breton for the cost reduction, but you could run high elf. It's also good. Yeah, Magblade's not bad right now. They're not bad. But anyway, so I run Grothdar at least in Cyrodiil. I don't know if it's gonna if Scoria would be better for Battlegrounds. For duels, Valken Scoria is definitely a better set. But for open world PvP and for maybe for Battlegrounds, I think with the amount of people that are going to be around you, I think that the Grothdar 2-piece is also going to help. I also am trying to rationalize this because I don't have Valken Scoria, but I think this is a good set. So I run 2-piece Grothdar. I run 5-piece Julianos on my front bar, and it's going to end up being 4-piece on my back bar. Again, I go have that extra spell damage on my front bar. That is, I'm just explaining my build, Falco, because people are asking about it. And hey, what's up, Kev? So I have 5-piece Julianos on my front bar. This extra spell damage is going to help with my burst a lot. It's going to help a lot. Alright, good. All my stats are where they thought they should be. Then, guys, the big new addition that you guys have not known about. I have 5-piece Necropotence. 5-piece Necropotence is super fucking strong. It is one of our best in-slot sets. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, for those of you who have been around a while, Dottz Gaming, you said your builds were going to be accessible. What the hell? Necropotence, I have to buy that, and that shit's expensive. Well, to those people, I arranged my gear in a way that the pieces of Necropotence that you have to buy are very cheap. So for Necropotence, I run belt and legs, which were maybe 3k a piece, maybe 3,000 gold's fucking nothing. And then I got the jewelry. Okay, I have 3 pieces of jewelry. The weapons I have in Julianos. Weapons are where your cost is. Weapons is where all the money is. So I made it so that my weapons would be crafted to help you save on that money. So that, because sharpened Necropotence stabs, I can't afford that. I can't afford that. And I have people throwing money at me, and I can't afford it, okay? I could probably afford it now because Falco hooked me up earlier. But prior to that, I can't. I don't want to spend 200,000 gold on a sword. I don't. I just don't, all right? So that is why I kept the Necropotence pieces on parts where they're not that expensive. But alright, so the sets are Julianos, Necropotence, and Grothdar. Alright, so Julianos is going to kind of help supply me with my crit. I know you don't really want to stack crit, but by running Julianos, it allows me to run Atronach as my Munda Stone. I don't have to run Thief. And then Necropotence is our best in slot set. And then the Grothdar proc is just really, really good. So I went over this with you guys. I went over the gear. So now for the abilities. We're going to start on my back bar. So I run Swallow Soul. Swallow Soul is my spammable DPS. One of the things that I found I was having an issue with on all my previous builds was that sometimes in the large-scale PvP, getting in there and really being able to light attack is not, it's hard. It's hard to get up in there and light attack without them just bringing the hammer down on you. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a light armor build. You know, that's very suited for bombers, and being all up in the fight like that is very suited for bombers. And I don't have proximity detonation, and I wanted to try to build a non-proxy det build. So I want to, I think, have my spammable DPS on my restoration bar. I'm going to lose a little bit of spell damage because of it. It's part of it. But again, the main damage is not on this bar. The main damage is on the front bar. And plus, it's just easier to hit resto light attacks than it is to hit dual wield light attacks. It's just a fact. Just a fact. Hitting the resto light attacks is significantly easier, so I would rather just, you know, light attack, swallow soul, light attack, swallow soul, light attack, swallow soul, and then keep up my dots. But anyway, so moving on. Shadow Image, this is what counts as a pet for our Necropotence set. So Shadow Image is going to be my main defensive mechanic. I am not running Mist Form. Mist Form is currently one of the best abilities, but because I'm running Necropotence, I am running Shadow Image instead. So I'm going to, you know, teleport back to my Shadow Image if I need the help. I also get the Minor Maim, and I get a dot. Although this build is focused around one big burst combo, I think total I run, including Shadow Image, I run 3 dots in the build. So that'll help me with my sustained DPS while I you know, spam Swallow Soul and weave in the light attacks. So because my Magicka is ridiculously high, I am also going to run Dampen Magic. I want the big shield because I'm light armor. I don't necessarily know if I need Harness. That is kind of a piece where I'm a little meh on. I don't think I do with the way my rest of my setup is. I don't think I need Harness. I'd rather not run it. I would rather keep the big shield and put more recovery on my gear. But with the rest of my kit that I'm going to show you, I don't think I need it. I think I have enough recovery as it is. And then I have Healing Ward, one of the best restoration abilities. This is why you run the Resto Staff. Now, this is going to be Piercing Mark. Because I did not want to buy spinners, you're like 4th or 5th highest on views in ESO streams. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Because I do not run spinners, Okay, I want pen, especially for a no CP campaign. If you attack a tanky target, not having pen, you're not going to kill them. You're just not. Piercing Mark, which is what I'm eventually going to be running. It lasts longer and it reveals people that are in stealth. So if someone goes into stealth, they're not going to be able to get away from you. Still going to be able to continue killing them. So this is eventually going to be Piercing Mark, and plus I need an assassination ability for my back bar. So I'm going to be running Piercing Mark. And then the new thing that I just changed today, right before I started streaming, is this is Barrier. This is eventually going to be, I believe it's called Rejuvenating Barrier. That gives you Magicka back. That gives you Magicka back, and it gives you Ultimate back when you use the shield. But the main reason I'm using Barrier instead of like Champion is for this passive, Magicka Aid. Increases your Magicka recovery by 5% for each support ability slotted, and I currently have 1, so I gain 5% Magicka recovery on my back bar. Eventually this is going to be 10, so I'm going to have a good boost to my Magicka recovery. So between that and the fact that Barrier, if I use it, is going to give me Magicka in return, as well as Ultimate, I think that should be enough regen, coupled with the fact that I base have 1782 regen. So I really think that that should be enough. If 1782 is not high enough, I'll take a spell damage glyph off of one of my rings and put another recovery glyph on, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so I'm going to take a break so that I can read people's things. I normally stream 7:30 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Russian name? I'm sorry, I don't know how to read your name. After you're done, so which pieces would you recommend the changes? Like 511, what gear should you be? Is it usually the best choices or depending on build? It depends on the build. It really depends on the build. But here, let me go on my front bar first. So front bar, Degeneration. I need to run Degeneration, 1 for a dot, 2 for a hot, and 3 Major Sorcery. That's the main reason I run this, is for Major Sorcery. Apparently people don't like me going over my PvP build, but I don't care. Degeneration gives me my Major Sorcery. I need it somehow, I need it some way. We need stamina sustain now through our pots. It's just a fact. Because Siphoning Strikes got fucking gutted, we no longer get stamina sustain through, and I don't want to stack stamina. I'm running Prismatic Glyphs, by the way. I have 9k Magicka. I'm running all Magicka enchanted on my gear. Prismatics on my chest and my legs. This is all impenetrable. And then Sharpened Swords with weapon damage and spell damage enchant and Crusher enchant to, again, knock down those resistances, to work with Mark Target, to just really knock down their resistance. And then I have another weapon damage and spell damage enchant on my back bar. And then this is spell damage, and Magicka recovery. So I'm sorry I skipped those before. So back to my abilities. Degeneration, again, dot, hot, Major Sorcery. Again, it's for the potion I'm going to run. And I'll show you the potion, I'll show you the food in a second. Crippling Grasp. Crippling Grasp is my way to, it's a strong dot, it's a root, it's a slow, and it's my form of Major Expedition. It also helps keep my sustained DPS up alongside of Degeneration and alongside of Shade. So it helps keep my sustain up. And then Merciless Resolve, the big kahuna of the build. This is the proc that you play around. You want to play around Assassin's Will. Assassin's Will is the Magicka Nightblade's burst damage. It is our damage right now. It's just the way it is. It is our damage. So I tried to make a build that focused around this proc. The next is Impale. Impale is too good to not have. I've tried playing without Impale on Magblade. I don't like it. It's like, this thing hits so hard. It's essentially like chopping off 25% of their health right at the start of the fight. I have never gotten someone down to Impale range and have not killed them with it. Like, you just spam this, just animation cancel spam this, the person's gonna die. This thing hits so hard. And then my last is Fear. So again, Fear is my major CC. If you're primarily light armor, you're going to want your medium and heavy on your big pieces like head or chest, but if your sets won't allow, then do it on head and shoulders due to monster sets. My chest is heavy and my shoulder is medium because I just got a medium shoulder and I wasn't trying to farm it 12 more times. So, plus Necropotence, I got Necropotence legs, so my Necropotence legs are light, obviously. But yes, I do have a heavy chest, to again maximize on the amount of armor, and I have medium shoulders. Again, Mass Hysteria, my main fear. It's my main CC. I'm not running Concealed or Shadowy Disguise. I don't run Stealth on this build. This is not a ganker build. So, Mass Area is my main form of CC. And then the main ultimate of the build, guys, Soul Tether. Soul Tether is just an AoE stun, burst damage, heal, and a combo super well. Because basically the goal is get Shade up, get Degen up, get Crippling Resp up, have Mark Target rolling on them, so there's just all of those dots, there's 3 dots rolling on them, Mark Target for penetration. You want to keep Dampen Magic up on you as much as you can. It also protects your Healing Ward, so that if you really need to heal, you use Healing Ward, you use Dampen. Dampen will protect the Healing Ward, and then the Healing Ward will heal you. Then you kind of just light attack with Swallow Soul, light attack, Swallow Soul, light attack, Swallow Soul, light attack, Swallow Soul, until you get to Assassin's Will. Then you just move in on your target. You should have your Major Expedition up from your Cripple. Use your Cripple, root the target, run in, Soul Tether, Merciless Resolve, Assassin's Will, Impale, they should be dead. With the amount of penetration that you run with through Piercing Mark and through Crusher Weapon Enchant, with the amount of spell damage that you get, it's just, no one should be living through that. Like, when you have Necropotence up, I think when I have Necropotence up, because I think I base have 32.8k magical, so let's just round that up to 33. And then with my gear sets, that gives me another 3,800. So let's say 4,000, and then I'll subtract 400 at the end. So I'm going to have 33,000, 37,000. I'm going to have about 36.5k. 36.5k Magicka in Azuras. So that's 36.5k Magicka. That is 1,700 Magicka, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's 1,941 spell damage base. Base. Doesn't include major sorcery or anything, okay? Doesn't include my weapon enchants, alright? Between the amount of spell damage, the pen, the Magicka, they will die. They will die, okay? The only thing, again, that I'm toying with right now is, do I have enough Magicka recovery? I have 1722 on my front bar, 1782 on back bar, and I don't know if that's enough, because I'm not running Siphoning Strikes, because Siphoning Strikes fucking blows now. So I don't know if between Resto Heavies, the 1782 Magicka recovery, and Replenishing Barrier, I think it should be enough. I think it should be enough. But only testing and only time will tell. If I'm ever going to swap anything, guys, if I'm ever going to change anything around, the only things I'm toying with right now are... I kind of like Barrier because I like getting the Magicka recovery for Magicka Aid. I was toying with Light Champion at one point, but now that I've been thinking about it and doing this more, this just seems too good. The only thing I'm really toying with right now, if we're going to be honest, is whether or not I want to make this another Magicka recovery enchant. I don't think so. I think I have the ratio I have between spell damage, Magicka recovery, and penetration. I think is really strong because my Magicka is going to skyrocket while I keep my shade up, because you always need to maintain your shade while you're in this build. I think it's going to work. I really think it's going to work. Are glyphs and enchantments player made? Yes, they are. The only thing, guys, that you might struggle to get with this build, the only thing that's probably, and I'm going to be honest, the only thing that's probably not accessible about this build is the prismatics on the chest and the legs. That is the only thing I would say about this build that is not accessible, so to speak, and that is going to be a little hard to get. It's just they cost about 10 to 13k a piece. They are expensive. If you do not want to run the prismatics, you could always just run Magicka glyphs here, but you're gonna have to invest more points from your... You're going to have to invest more points, like more attributes, into health. And then the last thing is my food. The reason I'm able to get this recovery is because I run Witch Mother's Potent Brew. This gives max Magicka, max health, and Magicka recovery. It's our best in slot food, to my knowledge. Or drink, whatever the fuck. And now, the only thing I've been toying with, guys, and again, this is going to come through testing, but this is a very minor thing, is I'm going to be using immovability pots. Again, we're going to be struggling with our stamina. It's just the way it is. Because Siphoning Strikes does not give us stamina back, we're going to be struggling with our stamina. Zach, welcome back from the dead, by the way. It's good to see you, man. I'm glad to see that you're back. I don't know if just running immovability pots is going to help with our stamina enough, because this, you know, that'll give us 16 seconds of CC immunity, so that alone will allow our stamina to regen. But I don't know if I need additional stamina regen on top of that, if that makes sense. You know, I don't know if I'm going to need more. So currently, right now, I am running this pot. It restores health and gives me major fortitude. It restores magicka and gives me major intellect, so again, it increases my magicka regen, and then immovability, which becomes immune to knockbacks or disabling effects. I don't know if I'm going to need to run that or the stamina version. It all depends on how the testing goes. If I feel like I'm completely burnt out of stamina, I would optimally love to run the magicka one. I'd love to run the magicka one. But if I have to run the stamina one, I have to run the stamina one. So, no, I'm not doing PvP pancakes. People asked me to showcase my build that I thought up, so I just wanted to go over that. How many hours did it take to come up with this build? Oh my god, it took me weeks. It took me weeks. It took me weeks of just trying things that didn't work and researching other stuff and seeing what's strong about the Nightblade kit and what's weak about the Nightblade kit. And the thing was, I was always trying to make... And this is kind of like, I thought about this one day. I was always trying to make my dual-wield bar my everything. I was always trying to make my dual-wield bar my burst bar, my fucking light attack bar, my this bar, my that bar. And then my resto bar was just only defense. But I found myself constantly sitting in my resto bar with my thumb up my ass. I wasn't doing anything. So I was sitting there like, what if I make my resto bar my weaving bar and make my dual wield bar just for burst? And so basically, and I know I was in a previous stream, a bunch of people tell me concealed was kind of garbage. JW, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Jason, what's going on, man? Concealed was pretty garbage anyway. So I was like, well, Swallow Soul I know, very strong. So I was like, let me try to incorporate Swallow Soul as a spammable. And then the more research I did, the more I found out that light armor was probably going to be better than heavy armor. With the Constitution nerfs, I feel like it would be hard to get the recovery that you needed, yet still maintain some semblance of spell damage, crit, and pen. I feel like you would be missing way too much on those stats, not running 5-piece light. And plus, I don't know, I'm used to playing glass cannons in games anyway. So, obviously then I had to incorporate Damp Magic into the build. And then I needed to figure out, the sets that I was using were not working. So I tried to find a set that I could buy off of the Guild Trader that was not super ridiculously expensive and that was like relatively cheap and that would work. And I saw in Necropotence, some of the pieces were reasonably priced, and it is supposedly one of our best in slot sets and gives us, I think, the most damage out of any of our sets, I believe. So this is what I came up with, okay? I watched a lot of videos, kind of saw what some people did. I kind of sat there and thought about it to myself. Moroccan Wolf 27, thank you for subscribing. I sat there and thought about it for myself, what would work best for me and my playstyle, and this is what I came up with. I like having the dual wield bar. I just was struggling to find a way to make it practical, and I think this is it. Between Crushing and between Mark, I get a ridiculous amount of pen. With Necropotence, I get a stupid amount of magicka. Okay? And by using the dual wield bar for the burst, I get that extra 5-piece set on my front bar, so it gives me extra damage. You know, the Julianos will give me a lot of extra damage. Running Julianos will also give me the crit, so that I can afford to run Atro as my... What's it called? I can afford to run Atro as my Mundus. And then I get enough maintained sustained DPS through Crippling Rasp, through Degeneration, and through the dot that Shadow Mage gives me. Evan, thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. So this is what I came up with, guys. Before I leave, does anybody have any questions? Because I'm going to go. I'm not going to quit. I'm not leaving. I'm going to go back on my Warden. But does anybody have any questions about why I did something or why I didn't do something? So I'm going to go, actually, let me go change some points into health. I need to stick, I believe, 3 more points into health. I should be at 8. So let me go back to Wayrest. But no, guys, it took a lot of trial and error, man. It took a lot of trial and error to come up with this. I tried a whole bunch of different stuff. I think the Torag's Pact stuff was good in theory. I think I need to maybe try that again at a later date to see if I can make that viable. I may have just been using a bad combination of abilities, but I personally was hitting a dead end with that set. and I needed to try, I just wanted to try something else. I was getting really frustrated, I was getting really annoyed, and I wanted to try something different. So I wanted to, because I felt like I was trying to do too many things with that one build. I was trying to play around Assassins as well. I was trying to do this. I was trying to do that. Like, I was trying to do way too much shit. So I think this is a good balance between offense and defense. You know, I have the defense brought in through Barrier, through Shadow Image, through Ward, and through Dampen. I have great Pen. I have a lot of sustain. I think this is going to work. There's really nothing out here I would really even sub. Like, I like the setup. I really like the setup. I think all sets are accessible except for trial sets and VMA weapons. Yeah. That's a lot of meat for me to break apart and chew on. PXY, I am going to make a video about this at some point. I know I just threw a shit ton of information at you. You could always come back and watch the VOD tomorrow. Mark this spot 2 hours and 52 minutes, a little bit beforehand. This is just my thought up build that I'm going to use. I have not tested it in Battlegrounds yet because I've been playing the Warden all night. I will be playing this next week, okay? I'm most likely, because I want to try it. If we're going to be honest, I want to try. Next week, I will be playing this. And if it's good, I'll make a build video on it. If it works, I'll make a video on it. But the only, like I said, the only kinks I need to work out is if I have enough or not enough magic recovery. That's the only thing. But anyway, let me... Akatosh. Give me these back. So I think, what was it, guys? I need to put 3 more points in. I need to put 3 more points in, so it said 5. I think it needs to be 8. Like I said, 8 is my golden rule. Or 20k health is my golden rule for PvP. That is my golden rule. You never want anything below 20k health. All right, so let's go back on the Warden. Yeah, it's still accessible, because that's like I tried to buy the Necropotence pieces that were easy enough for a normal person to buy. Yes, Jason, I saw. Thank you so much, man. It is going to be stamina, yes. Just saw your Xbox guild. Is it still up? I believe so. I believe so, Willows. I have not been able to get in touch with the Guildmaster. So, I don't know what's going on. I haven't been able to get in touch with I've only been able to get in touch with... Yeah, that was a non-champion build, by the way, guys. All of those stats were with no CP. I think I have a good... For no CP, I think that's a good amount. I think that those are good stats. I think I made the most out of no champion points. I have not been able to get in contact with my other guild masters. I've been trying to message them. I've been trying to talk to them. I want to see how their guilds are going, if they need any help. But unfortunately, I really haven't been able to get in touch with them. I know Kitten Critters, the GM of PCEU, is extremely busy right now, and she won't be able to play much until next week. Beast says the guild's going good. But I don't know if Dragon Master Chief is someone else here. I don't know if he changed his name. So I don't know. But I haven't really talked to him in a while. Unless he's here and I forgot that he changed his name. But yes, D-Ho, I always have to specify. That's a non-CP build. Non-CP build. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play until pre-release for a bit. My computer has been acting up. Part of the reason I've been absent is starting out. Don't worry about it, man. It happens. Shit happens. Dean Fleming. Thank you so much for subscribing, dude. Appreciate it. Alright, Willows, if you run into any problems, man, just let me know. Let me know and I'll do what I can to help you out. Let's invest these 2 points in stamina. I believe I'm level 5, so I should be able to use the stuff that Jason gave me. Where is the stuff that Jason gave me? It was in my I know I put some of it on. Alright. Where's that weapon you gave me, dude? I saw that stuff earlier. What's up, Justin? How's it going? You sent me an axe. Did you not? I sent it back? Oh, I didn't mean to. That was an accident, dude. Yeah, just resend that to me. Resend that to me. That's my bad, dude. I did not mean to. It is Stamina Warden. I thought I hit accept or withdraw, whatever. That's my bad, dude. No problem, Willows. Oh, and there, it's actually exclamation point add-ons. What's up, Justin? How's it going, man? Unless my Nightblade decided to just leave chat on his own and just not be. Yeah, no, still here. There we go.
Cannon is distressed.
Okay.
How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Silka seems to
I'll take it.
bounds my understanding, and he dares use my due to Lord Vivec's condition. It falls upon us to find a solution.
All right.
Lord Vivec must conserve his remaining energy. So how should I? You see right through me, Outlander.
Oh, this guy's such a douche.
Than a Quama Queen has eggs. We need to stop Chodler, and to do that,
Can we be certain that the staff is required to save?
is the bull sure it can bend?
Oh, this guy, dude. Kiss guy. This fucking guy. Oh, man. But no, I'm really excited to test that build, though, guys. Really excited to give that a test. Unfortunately, I have to head off to work now. Good luck with the leveling. I was able to get mine to 9 so far. Alright, Chris. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Like, I gotta make sure that I'm on the right quest, because before I accidentally tried to do the mage. I don't want to. I want to go to the tower. There we go. Over there. Alrighty. Oh, yeah. So much sprinting going on. We're moving so fast. Is there a way to test damage? Yes, I believe that there are armored or unarmored target skeletons. I don't know where they are in the game world, to be honest. But I know that they exist. I just don't know where exactly they are. Not much, just been questing, almost up to a whopping level 10. I like questing, though. They're very cool, dude. Glad you're having fun. Alright, let me see here. Mail. Alright. E. Thank you, Jason. You're the man. Yes, a decent axe. Let's go. I don't know where they are. I know you can get them for your house, and we as a guild, like I told people, I was like, if you guys want stuff like the target dummy, and if you want the custom crafting tables, I need help. I need help to put that stuff there. But I have gotten no responses yet. So I need to see what materials we need and see if people can help fund that. Or if there's like a voucher or some shit that you have to get. Did I get more mail? Oh, Jason. You're hooking me up, dude. This is the stuff that you just gave me? Nice.
Is someone up there? I could use some help down here.
On what opinion, what is the funnest / best PvE class? Sorcerer. Sorcerer is just the best at everything right now. In terms of the most fun, that's very subjective. Very, very, very subjective. You know, what I find fun and what you find fun might be completely different things. I mean, I love my Magblade. My Magblade's been super fun. The Warden's also been pretty fun, too. Just, you know, the limited amount that I've played. Holy fucking dickens. Holy fucking dickens. Wanna fucking go, bro? Jeez. Bookshelves. Nothing. Warden PvP might be fun. Eventually, I'm only level 5, man. So ESO Morrowind, well, we'll have similar quests and stories to the older game, like we'll have remastered parts of Morrowind, or completely new, but locations are based on the older game. Film Girl, from what I've seen from the forums, a lot of people who were ex-Morrowind players said that this game paid good homage to Elder Scrolls 3. So do with that what you will. But I think I've never played it, so I can't really answer that question, but those people said that they've thoroughly enjoyed it. You can buy it with crowns or off of other players? You can buy it with crowns? What? How? Where? Why? Where, dude? Furniture? Where would you get this, Daniel? Where do I get it from the Crown Store?
So hard to concentrate and maintain schedules when interruptions constantly... Logic has very little place in the behavior of Daedra, my hopeful associate. Ah, a modification of my master's own... No, of course not. I just invented it.
Oh, wow.
Proper components to build such a device.
Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, guys, I probably have about a half hour of stream time left before I got to go. But hey, man, solid stream tonight. I held 70 viewers for the overwhelming majority of the time. People started to leave when I talked about my night blade. I guess people didn't want to hear about the PvP. But hey, man. Peaked at 80, held 70 most of the time. I'm proud of that. You need to go to your house and open the housing menu. Oh. That would be why. I didn't know that. I'm a little tilted now. Because I spent my monthly crowns from the, I bought a mount, and from ESO Plus, I bought a mount and I bought a general, the general, like, the, words are really hard. The regular vendor, the normal vendor, the merchant. ITAC, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Best stream to date, IMO? Thanks, Sam. Appreciate it, man. I think so too. I think it was the best stream in terms of viewers being here, man, and interaction and everything. It was a really solid stream overall. This has been the most viewership I've had. I'm really happy. And you know what? This is only the first stream of the week, guys. We got 2 more. One tomorrow and one Wednesday. Got a lot of streaming ahead of us, and I'm super excited for it. The robust and normal, the only difference is one has 3 million health and the other has 6 million health. Oh, okay. I'll probably just get the regular one. But no, I just bought the merchant for the guild house, so the next thing I'm gonna buy is probably the banker, and then I'm gonna do the target dummy. They got the mount that you wanted? Feels good, Willows. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Skylar Hataja, thank you for subscribing, man. Talking, anybody who has access to the edit the layout of the house to be able to do that, or just the owner? Jason, I can give you the ability to edit the house. I can make you a decorator so you could edit the house. If you have one, I could give you the ability to edit the house so that you could put it down.
Berylzar, he's the reason I'm a shattered man, doomed to become a cowering sheep like the rest of these pilgrims. All right, the cursed contraption. I almost had it figured out.
Or is that not what the decorator does in the house?
Problem, I think. But then it enters not just ghosts that possess dwarven machines.
Talk to Snorfin. 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 What's up? Oh, that's Leona.
If you're another pilgrim looking for charity, I suggest you move along. I have neither the time to waste. Let me see that. What's that crazy mage need this time? I suppose you could find a manual if you insist.
When I was there, it sputtered and vibrated.
Big machine. Mage is a menace.
Oh, this guy. Nobody likes this guy. I mean, I don't like him either. He's weird. I don't have one, but I have something like 3k crown still and my 1.5k coming soon. Oh, okay. Oh, that sucks, man. No, I mean, the thing is, my crowns won't come in for another 3 months because I got the 3-month recurring. So that kind of fucking blows. Where in the shop was that dummy? Falco, I believe it's in... You have to go to the house and purchase it in the crown store. But, like... Let me do this quest, and then I'll go to my house and look. Oh... Okay. Alright, guys, let me go to my house in a second. Let me just do this quest.
Eager to become paddle because the main...
Holy crap, that's a lot of retrievals. What else? Oh, I have to leave. Alright. I mean, unless I set up a donation ticker in stream for it, I could always do that. Alright, you know what? We're gonna probably do this tomorrow, guys. We're gonna probably do this tomorrow. So I'll go back to the house now, because I know if I don't do fireside chat, there will be a mob. But I also want to do it just to check, because there's a lot of new people here tonight, and that is what's made me very happy, is that there's a lot of new people coming. And man, I gotta thank Kev Do It at some point, man. He's sending people over to the stream. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Alright, so let me go back to my house here. The 3 mil dummy is like 1.5k crowns if I'm not mistaken. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. You were recommended for me by who, Skylar? Angus, thank you, man. Did you just find me on YouTube organically, or did somebody recommend me to you? I'm always curious to see how people found my channel. Always curious. But thank you, dude. Thank you for checking out the stream. Really appreciate it, man. Alright. All the default keybinds are so different. New people, he says, you just want my nagging. I always want your nagging, Falco. Always. I live for it. On your homepage? Well, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad that YouTube's you guys, Dottz Gaming's being recommended by YouTube. I want to see you one-man a dungeon at the level you are now. Oh man, I could try that at some point. I could do that. Yeah, no, me and him are in talks about doing something together at some point. I'm super excited for it, man. Really excited for it. So here, okay, browse. Purchase. Oh! I didn't know you could do this. I did not know you could do this. Oh, boy. Arthur Davis, thank you for subscribing. Well, guys, I know what I'm spending my crowns on. Unless I set up a donation ticker for the number of crowns that this is worth, if you see if people donate for this. Target dummies. Oh, they added new ones. Steven Kitchelow, thank you for subscribing. Kev Do It recommended you to me. Oh my god, big Kev Do It, dude. Big Kev Do It. What a guy. What a pal. It's good I found you. You seem cool. Well, thanks, Ginger. I try to be a cool dude. Okay, this is a hardy veteran dungeon boss. Okay, so what I'll probably end up doing is buying like the Khajiit or the Argonian one. And then I also, so that's 1,500 crowns. And I want to get the crafting tables. Oh, and the dye station? Oh, there's so much to get. Wow, there's so much to get. Holy fucking A. There's a lot to buy. Oh, jeez. What's up, dude? What's up, Falco? Why did you get timed out? Oh, you put a link. You put a link. Don't worry about it. Just, I have Nightbot automatically time people out for links. That's all. Don't worry about it. No big dealio, dude. I wanna take out my Imperial horse. We're gonna take him out. I'm gonna put my horse away. I wanna put down my new one. I wanna place down my new horse. My Dwarven war horse. Let's place him down. Not in the ground. On the ground. Nice. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad that I'm beginning to get recommended by YouTube. That's awesome. That's super awesome. I just found it, so I thought I'd recommend. Thanks, guys. That means a lot. Oh, that's badass, dude. I'm beginning to get recommended by YouTube's homepage. Feels good. No, but with my own personal crowns that I get, guys, the next thing I'm going to buy is the banker. So I have the general merchant out here, and I am going to put the banker over here. And then what I'm going to do at some point is make like a little crafting area. Probably in here, I'll put all the different crafting tables, so like this will be like the little crafting area that we could all use. So yeah, that's my current plan. Let me just delete all this useless garbage. Not the lockpicks, those are important. Right. Use the boards to access your roof. Yeah, I gotta do that. Totes, Warden, my goats. Nice name, dude. More space for stuff? Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. But here, let me I have to put down some of my new pets. I have a dog. I'm not putting that thing down. That thing is ugly as shit. Where do I want to put my spider? I don't know. I want to put, you know what, let's put down the dog near the fire. I'm just glad to see someone happy to play. Tons of it that's just screaming the end is nigh. There's always gonna be people like that, man. There's always gonna be people like that. I don't know, I play the game because I find it fun. I'm not gonna play a game if I fucking hate it. You know, I didn't like WoW, so I quit. You know, it's pretty self-explanatory if you ask me. That's my art gallery area? Gotcha. Gotcha. No problem, Sam. No problem, dude. Alright, I don't want to put the horse inside my house. That would be weird. The Dwarven Construct. I don't know where to fucking put you, man. I gotta light that fire, too. I don't know. Where to put him? Where to put him? Put him right here. Wait, get... Oh, whoa, that was cool. He, like, went in... Oh, I do not have any more room for other collectibles. Feels bad. That's fine. I have 11k health on my stamina plate. Holy crap, dude. That is low. There aren't many ESO YouTubers anymore because Cypher doesn't play anymore and Deltia quit. Yeah, a lot of people have dropped off, man. They really have. Booze and hookah. With welcome back, PXY. No wonder your werewolves made a snack of the pancakes. That is true. That is true. I have to get my new PC that I can finally play. Oh, so close, dude. So close. Almost done downloading Morrowind. Oh, dude, you can almost join the fun. You gotta join the guild, man. Whenever you get in, you gotta join the guild. Is ESO good for grouping? My girlfriend and a few of my friends want to play throughout college. I've only played solo and I heard grouping sucks in ESO. The group finder isn't the best, the random group finder, but if you have people to play with, oh my god. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. If you have people to play with, if you have a group, Skylar, this game is good for you guys. Especially because of the fact that it doesn't cost anything per month. You know, you could just pay, like, buy the game, play the game. You know, it's nice. The dungeon queues are broke, but they should be fixed soon, TM. Feels good, Zoss. Oh, I don't know what hides my UI anymore because I have different fucking keybinds on the Warden. But for those of you who are new to the stream, what I'm currently doing right now is we call here at Dottz Gaming, we call fireside chat. So during one of my first streams, I actually had a pretty busy stream and there were a lot of people who wanted to talk with me and I was like getting stressed because I was doing something super busy. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take time at the end of every stream to just sit and chat with you guys. Just straight up, just talk and chat. And I happened to do that once I got the guild house. So I decided to sit by the fire, and I believe it was I Munch Pancakes and named it Fireside Chat, and we are now here. And I do this at the end of every single stream. So I basically just stop playing for a little bit, and it's a time for you guys to just directly interact with me. So I normally do that for the last 15 minutes of the stream normally. It's normally what makes me go overtime because I get too caught up talking to you guys, so I end up not going to bed on time, and then Jason always yells at me. But it's K, dude. Alright, so let's see what's going on. The update was supposed to fix the Dungeon Finder. I don't think it did. Wait, since I'm in the guild, can I hang out there? That's lit. Yes, you can, James. If you go into the guild menu and right-click my name and go visit primary residence, you will be able to teleport to my house. Do you need to get the ESO sub to play all the dungeons? To play all the dungeons, technically speaking, yes. Because there are some dungeons that are tied to DLCs. You're not, like, missing out on, like, crucial content by not having them. But, yes, Ginger Dog. Cypher plays For Honor now. Join the guild on NA, keep making videos. That's my plan, man. That is my plan. Hey, I only did that once. I'm kidding. Oh, dude, I couldn't sleep that night. I was like half dead in my chair, like, It was awful. Did you get the dummy? I don't have the crowns for it, Pancakes. I don't have the crowns for it. I currently only have 200. Unless, I don't know how much 15 crowns costs. 1,500 crowns. Because otherwise I'm going to wait until... I can't afford to just because I'm currently carrying 2 game subscriptions. I'm subscribed to WoW and I'm subscribed to ESO. So I can't afford to just willy-nilly buy crowns now. So if someone donates $15, like I'm not going to ask for the money. If someone donates $15, I'll buy the I'll buy the target dummy. But I'm going to wait until I get my next allotment of crowns to buy anything else for the guild house. Because I just bought the merchant for the guild house. Is this game worth playing on console? Absolutely, Arthur. It's one of the... It's in my opinion, I think it's one of the best MMOs for consoles. At least that's what I've been told, because I don't play on console. Water is better stamina or Magicka? Constantine, I've seen people say both. Honestly, I've seen some people say, Magicka's better. People say stamina's OP. It's the first day. It was just released. They updated the patch notes. No one really knows. Play what appeals to you more, personally. I don't really have an answer for you, I'm sorry. Because there's been a lot of conflicting information from people, so no one really knows yet. Yeah, $15. It's $15. But yeah, no, PC Master Race, dude. PC Master Race. At least you got to watch me in ESO Blob. Yeah, I've watched Blob a couple times. Seems like a cool guy. I would love to network to him at some point too. I know when I talked to Kev DeWitt, Kev DeWitt said that he's going to, once me and him do a collaboration together, he said he's going to work on getting me into like the circle of ESO creators and introduce me to people. So I'm excited for that. I also play on PS4 and enjoy it. It looks great, and there are still heaps of people playing. Yeah, console's popular. Console is very popular. Well, your live recommendation on YouTube? Nice. Feels good, dude. Dottz beat me to it. Was going to say whatever you build. Yep, absolutely. Play to your playstyle, man. Play to your playstyle. Everyone's playstyle is a little bit different. Just because someone makes a build that looks super OP and looks super freaking strong doesn't mean you're going to be good at it. Doesn't mean you're going to be good at it. Can you get crowns just by playing the game? No, Steven. It's the in-game microtransaction currency, so you have to buy it with real money. This is not a pay-to-win game, so it's not like, oh, if you don't buy crowns, I'm going to be so far behind everybody else. It's not like that. It just makes acquiring certain things a little bit easier. Like, the house is completely purely cosmetic. You know, there's no real, like, advantages to it. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to do better than you at PvP because I have a house, you know? like, it's all pretty much fun. Holy. D-ho. Thank you so much, man. You, my friend, the only thing I can give you in return for that, because thank you for the $15. Guys, fire in the chat. Fireside fire in the chat for D-ho for the $15 for the target dummy. I will buy that tomorrow before I stream. D-ho, man. I should have done this a long time ago. Where is your... Are you not online? Let me find you. At D-ho. My friend, you are now being promoted to a champion. You deserve it, dude. You are now a champion. Welcome to the new rank, my friend. Thank you so much for the $15, D-ho. Really appreciate it. I will be buying that target dummy tomorrow before I stream. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. There's the test dummy, boys. Alright, Ginger. Thanks for watching, man. Appreciate it. Wow. I didn't actually expect to get someone to donate $15. I was like, yeah, it's going to cost $15 if you guys want it, and somebody donated $15. Thank you, D-ho. You're the man. Appreciate it. Like I said, I will buy that tomorrow before I stream. Yeah, fire in the chat. Except for Pancakes. Got to put Pancakes in the chat, man. I'll get that tomorrow. I'll get one of the regular ones. But then, From there, it's gonna kind of take time to get the rest of the crafting tables and for me to get the banker, because I do eventually want to completely outfit our house to be like a fucking hub. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take time though. So how much did ZeniMax pay Parker Brothers for the massively huge nerf bet? I don't understand the reference. I'm probably just missing something. Motherfucker beat me to it, was gonna do it. Well, hey man, we need all the shit for the guild house, so... Next question is, how big is the extra content in the collector's edition going to make us starting a new character? It's not going to make a difference, Arthur. It's all cosmetic. All cosmetic. Where do you reset your skill points? Go to the rededication shrine in the main city. So Pancakes, I believe you play Daggerfall Covenant just like me. So if you go to, I am on an EP character, if you go to Wayrest in Stormhaven, okay? If you go to Wayrest, there's a rededication shrine there. And you can go and reset your stuff there. It's about... right there, rededication shrine. Shrine to Stendar is the one you're concerned with. I would recommend resetting them now too, because they're dirt cheap. How often do I stream, Alex? I normally stream Tuesday and Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is in the description below. I am streaming today because of the Morrowind release. I feel like it would be stupid to not stream, so I was like, let me stream. So that is my stream schedule. I stream twice a week and make 2 videos per week. But I agree with Don. The champion point nerfs are definitely needed. The champion point nerfs were definitely needed. I think they may have gone a little too heavy-handed with some of the class nerfs, but the problem is they made so many changes at once. We don't really know. But I think the champion points were definitely needed. Does it cost more every time you respec? No, it does not. The cost is based off of the amount of points that need to be reset. So if you need to reset 2 points, it's not going to cost you much. If you need to reset 100 points, it's going to cost you a lot more. I couldn't find the fire emoji. Alright, well tomorrow, so I'm going to buy the target dummy, thanks to Deho. Can I not? Browse. Just did a dungeon solo. Sustain nerfs aren't that bad for a Samstork. Nice. Not bad, dude. So I'm going to end up getting probably the Argonian target dummy. I also do plan on getting the banker at some point, but like, don't. That's 5,000 crowns. Do not donate 5,000 crowns worth of fucking money to me, please. I don't. I'll get that in 3 months, alright? Stand builds to OP. Yes, Sorks are just super strong right now. They're just super strong. But I eventually want to get, most likely at the minimum, I want to get the blacksmithing, clothing, and woodworking station so that people can come here for research. But I'm going to buy the what's it called? The banker with my own money. When I get my crowns eventually. Alright, Deho, dude, thank you again for the big 15 bucks. Good luck at work, man. I really, really appreciate it. No, PXY, go ahead, man. If you have another question, go ahead. Dumb question, is there a way to have a permanent chat window on Xbox? I do not know, Wolvana. Maybe somebody else here will be able to help you, but I do not play on Xbox, so I do not really know. Is the multiple skill bars an add-on? I'm on PS4 and can't do that. Yes, how does advanced UI? Is there a build that I could utilize that will be more dot pressure heavy that is viable? Yes, you're going to want to use mostly a Destro Resto build, PXY. You're going to want to use a Destro staff, not really mostly just dual wield. You're going to want to do Destro Resto and really focus around crippling, grasp, and degeneration. And some of the other debuffs that come from the Destro staff. I think that will be pretty much what you want. I would recommend looking into the Destro staff. I think that might have some of the abilities that you're looking for. Been busy, haven't played in a month. Is Morrowind out then? It is out for people that pre-ordered it on PCNA. Or PCE, to PC Anywhere. I play on PCNA, so that's why I said that. Gonna make an Ice Warden build? Yo, there's gonna be a lot of those running around. It's gonna be cool. I'm trying to do a stammed in, so we'll see how it goes. I'm more of a range player and comfortable with that, then I think Destro Resto will shoot you well. It will suit you very, very well. You need Ritz for the Giuliano station? I think you need... I don't know how getting the specific crafting stations for, like, the, for crafting specific sets work. I just wanted to get the general tables there. I mean, I don't really know how to go about getting the specific set ones. I have to look more into that personally. Dottz, do you like the new add-ons from Zenny, or are the external add-ons still better? I I'm not a huge fan of their buffs. I don't like how they're all on the bottom. I like my long buffs up there and out of the way. So I like Srendar still, personally. I like Srendar still. Well, for PvP, you want to go Destro Resto. For PvE, you want to go Dual Destro, like Alex was saying. I run Spinners, Willpower, and Julianos on my Sork. It's good. That's a lot of pen, man. That's a lot of pen and spell power. No problem, dude. No problem. I by no means claim to be a fucking god at Magic and Nightblade, but I've been doing a lot more research than I probably should have. So I've learned a lot. It's taken away from other things. I've been doing so much research on ESO, man. I've been doing so much. But we are gonna get the target dummy. Each crafting station is 3,000 crowns, which kind of blows. It's pretty freaking expensive. So these are gonna take a while to get. These are gonna take a while to get. But the banker's gonna come in like 3 months when I get my next stipend of crowns. Can you still pre-order and hop in the fun? I don't know. I don't know, Jonah. I think you can. I think you can. But I am not 100% sure. But I believe so. I believe so. Oh, you need writs for the attune stations? Okay. Can people in the guild craft gear for me? I don't have training gear in specific sets. You don't need to worry about set gear until endgame, but if you want training gear, there are plenty of people who can craft your training gear, dude. Pulsar looks pretty decent for pressure and dot build. I haven't looked too much into that set. But yeah, Necropotence and Lambert's Moon Dancer is definitely, like, if you're trying to, like, look for, like, best in slot, like, that's what you're looking for. Are they going to fix pet summoning? What's wrong with pet summoning? I didn't know there was even a problem. But yes, I believe if you buy Morrowind from now until June 5th, June 6th, you can play. Like, you can buy it and you can play it. I'm really thinking about getting this game. It's fun. It's just, it's a great time. Honestly, it's a great time. It does no monthly fee unless you want there to be, and you're not losing out on a shit ton. Like, I just subscribed to ESO Plus because I'm a ESO content creator. With the amount that I play, it makes sense. I make enough money from YouTube to subsidize it. So I become a subscription member. But this has been my only MMO besides World of Warcraft that's been able to hold my attention. And I give ZeniMax the credit. When they first made this game, it was fucking awful. But it has recovered, and in my opinion, it's in a really good spot. I like it. I like it. You can buy crafting stations from guild traders, 70,000 gold and up. Alright, then I could invest some gold. If people want to fucking mail me some more gold too, I could invest that directly into the crafting stations. I could do that. Necro weapons ridiculously hard to get. Exactly. That's why I did not get my Necropotence through weapons. I got it through jewelry and through armor. Hey, Dottz, what alliance did you choose? I'm starting a new character right now. Philip, if you want to if you want to do Battleground PvP with me, it doesn't matter. If you want to do Cyrodiil PvP with me, you need to be on the Daggerfall Covenant. That is where my Nightblade is. But my Warden is on the Ebonheart Pact. So, depending on whichever character you want to play with me on, you know, pick your faction accordingly. But I'm going to mostly be playing on the Covenant on my Nightblade. The Nightblade's probably going to stick my main. It's what I started on. It's what I've learned on. I enjoyed the challenge of it, so it's probably what I'm going to be sticking with. So, Daggerfall Covenant is what you're going to go with. But, I am going to be playing the Warden this week, and then next week, based on popular demand, we'll determine what I do. Alright, James, thanks for stopping by, man. Really, really appreciate the subscription, dude. Thanks for hanging around. I have all the pieces for Necro except weapons. Yeah, weapons are expensive. They're expensive. But yeah, if they're 70k each, I mean, that's gonna run me. I mean, that's not bad. It's gonna run me 210k. That's not bad. Like, for how much I have. Necropotence is without a doubt the best producing DPS set, especially with the BSW nerf even before Morrowind. Necro is better, especially for Sork. Yeah, Necro is just a really good set in general. It is the Magic Nightblade's best in slot set, I believe. It is solid. Sam's over there being drunk on that chair. What's up, Justin? How you doing? My orc looks badass. Is everyone a warden besides me? I'm a warden. Oh, what's up, Dakota? Dakota Stormwalker, how's it going? Oh, who is that over there? Let me see. Dragon, how's it going? I got the warden costume repping. I'm close to CP 140, but I'm starting to look at buying sets. Yeah, that obviously don't worry about it until you're 160, but yeah, I would definitely do some research on it now. Definitely do some research on it now. Thanatos asked the question about melee a few weeks ago, but I don't feel as underpowered as I did when I asked that question, but now I was wondering how playable an archer is solo and how my race may fare in Morrowind. What race and class are you again, Thanatos? If you want to remind me, please. I know it's past 11, but being that there's still a couple people asking questions, I'll go for another 7 minutes. I'll go till 11:10, and then I have to go. But I will be back tomorrow, guys, 7:30 p.m. We'll be back for more Warden gameplay. I know I did not get far tonight. I know I'm a pathetic level 5 after playing for 3.5 hours, but it was just a lot of discussion and stuff, you know, with Morrowind just being released, and I wanted to focus more on talking to you guys. Like, that was the most important thing, because, you know, the expansion was just released. People had a lot of questions, so I wanted to focus on that today. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to, like, go hard with the leveling. Any new race. Alright, well, Vanna, thanks for stopping by, man. I run Destro, Magic and Nightblade, Necroscoria, Willpower. Yeah, it's very strong. Very, very strong. I want to try to make dual wields work, because I love dual wield. So that is what I'm currently doing, except for I'm running Grothdar, Necropotence, Julianos. What? So melee a few weeks ago, I don't feel as underpowered as I did. So, I would say, like, a Warden Archer, your best bet is probably Imperial. I fucking love Imperials, honestly. I think they're awesome. I would recommend Imperial, Thanatos, honestly. If you're able to, I'd make an Imperial, personally. It is Dottz, you're right. Only reason people use Scathing Mage over Necro as Mage Blade is because the pet is awkward to use in PvE and steals buffs in the group. That is true. It's for PvE, it's for PvP though, so it's different. They should make the Wizard Ultimate the same as the Warden's Ultimate. The Warden's Ultimate's gonna be badass, dude. Guys, I have a guide on that. Alexander Vlew, thanks for subscribing. If you guys go to my channel, there's two gold guides that I use to make gold. There's the Dark Brotherhood Motifs Guide, which is like a daily quest that you can do that, you know, will basically give you a chance to make like basically like most of the time like probably 11 to 15k a day. And then I would also recommend checking out my farming guide. It's go to my here. I'll put it in here. If you go !help, if you go to that playlist, you will see I have 2 ESO gold guides in that playlist. The one is the farming spot, and then the other one is the Dark Brotherhood Motifs. Willow, thanks for stopping by, man. Really, really appreciate you hanging around this long, and it was good to meet you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, Thanatos, I would highly, highly recommend playing the what's it called? The Imperial. Oh my god, Falco, you crazy, dude. Well, I'm gonna buy our tables now, too. Damn. Well, alright then. Alright, so I gotta buy the crafting tables and buy the Snappy, thanks for subscribing, and buy the target dummy tomorrow. Until you can be strong enough to fight dungeons, I guess, Dottz has got the goods. Guides, hashtag guides on guides, absolutely. Falco, thanks, man. Thanks for the gold. I will buy those tables tomorrow. Hey man, I try. That's my goal. I'm trying to have a guide for everything. I want the channel. Look, I'm gonna make PvP guides. I'm gonna make PvE guides eventually. But I'm gonna be honest. I'm never gonna be a Fang Rush when it comes to my PvP builds. I'm never gonna be an Outcast when it comes to my PvE builds. But that's also not my goal. You know what I'm saying? That's not my goal. My goal is not to be them. My goal is to be just the general, like, ESO hub, you know? Like, if I want to find a guide on something basic about the game that I don't really understand, go to Dottz Gaming. If I want to build that's really fun to try and really fun to play and that's really cool, Dottz Gaming. You know, like, that's what I want to be. You know? Want to learn how to make some extra gold, want to learn something interesting about the game, Dottz Gaming. Like, that's what I'm trying to be. That's the niche I'm trying to fill, especially the beginner guides. I'm trying to mainly fill that. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do, and I think it's going well. Hey, I'm only 500, at least the last time I checked. I'm only 500 subscribers away from hitting my 2017 goal, like that I set in January, because in January I was at 2,000 subs. And I was like, if I get to 5K, that'd be pretty cool. And it's what? It's almost the end of May. Like, poof. It unsubbed me? Yeah, that's the nice YouTube sub glitch going on. Just resub Steven. If you don't mind, man. No problem, PXY. I'm happy I've been able to help. You must be good when one of the biggest ESO content creators is sending people your way. I had no idea, man. I had no idea until people were stopping by. They're like, yeah, Kevduit sent me your way. And I was like, yo! Like, yes! I hung out in his stream the other day. I hung out in his stream and me and him bullshitted for a while. It was cool. I can't wait to work with him. It's gonna be so much fun. Your guys have been very helpful to me. Well, I'm glad, Arthur. I'm glad they've been able to help. Yeah, so currently, guys, I'll read you guys my video queue, because I have a little queue made up in my phone of videos. So the next video I have coming Thursday is ESO Plus, you know, benefits, cost, all that stuff. I'm going to make an Undaunted Pledges video, because I know whenever I talk about pledges, there's always one or two people that ask me what are Undaunted pledges, so I figured, guide. You've got a guide for endgame character builds. Will you do a build for starting out your Warden character, and it builds up as you level up and gain skill points? I could do that. I could do that, Film Girl. I absolutely could. I'm gonna... That'll be something cool for me to do. That'll be something cool for me to do, and it'll also give me a reason to level the Warden. It'll give me a reason to level the Warden. So the more I play and the more I experiment with the different weapons and builds and stuff, I'll be able to do something like that. Let me write that down. I actually really like that. Warden level up. Hold on. Warden level up build. I'll add that to my list. Okay. I think it will be as big as Deltia. I was not comparing. I just think it will get the success, if not more than he did. Oh, man, Daniel. Oh, man. Thank you so much. That's a huge compliment, man. That's a huge compliment. Thank you so much. But right now, my plan is... So two more streams this week. ESO Plus on Thursday. Undaunted Pledges on Monday. I'm going to try to have my complete beginner guide revamped for next Thursday. I don't know if that is pushing myself too much, because that video, the original version of that video was 42 minutes, but I know so much more. My production value is so much better. I want to see if I can cut the time down a little bit, but that shit's gonna take me, that script, oh my god. Just thinking about writing that script, I'm like cringing. But we'll see. We'll see. I want to try to redo the beginner guide. The next thing, I'm gonna make another add-on guide. I'm honestly just gonna make an add-on guide probably once or twice, once every month or two, because I always get questions about them and I'm always kind of expanding them. So I'm gonna just probably make another add-on guide. The fourth video is going to be damage types and status effects and how they scale. So how, disease and poison scale with stamina, but fire and ice scale with magicka, stuff like that. The guide is OP. I watched the whole thing even though I already knew it. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I want to try to remake that. Yeah, Falco, I know that is pushing myself, but the main thing is the script. It's the script. The script is everything. The editing really won't be that bad. I really don't think it will be. It's just the script is going to fucking take me forever. If I'm not done with that, I might push it back. It will get pushed back and done at some point, but this is just my temporary plan. 5 will be a suggestion I got. I'm going to do a what's in my bag. So what stuff do I carry around on me at all times in game? 6 is going to be a Tamriel Trade Center guide. 7 is going to be animation canceling, and 8 is going to be a video about my sponsorship, because I have I can sponsor up to 6 other YouTube channels using my sponsorship code, so I want to make a informational video about that. But I'm pushing that to the end. Whenever I don't have any more videos to make, I'll put that out. Would you suggest fire or lightning staff? If you're using 1, fire. If you're using 2, both. Dottz, how do I join your guild? I'm still pretty new to ESO. Philip, just whisper me in game. So type /whisper space at Dottz Gaming and just whisper me, and I'll shoot you an invite. If you're on PCNA. I hear little PvP. Well, no, PvP is going to be done on the streams. But, yo, just an FYI, whenever I have my build video hammered out, I'm going to work that into my rotation. This is not a hard and set, like, list. Like, if I have to push back my complete beginner guide revamp, I'll have to push it back. If I discover that, yo, this build is fun as fuck and it works, I'm going to just sub that in somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But that's the list of videos that's coming at some point or another, you know. But this week is all going to be Warden leveling. And then next week on Tuesday, I'm going to do whatever the people want. I'm either going to level the Warden more or PvP, and then I'm going to do the same thing on Wednesday. I noticed that other YouTubers follow a script on videos sound robotic. How do you sound like it's coming straight from the top of your head? Honestly, I because I follow a script. It's just, I don't know. It's I don't know how to say that without sounding like a douche. It's me. Like, it's me. It's my. I'm gonna sound like, I know I'm gonna sound arrogant when I say this, but it's my personality. It's me. Like, the way I talk and the way that I like animate my voice and stuff. Most of my videos, guys, like, are me reading. But when I read, I type out like what I would say. I don't just type out like, okay, we're gonna go do this. When you go here, like, I type out like what I would say with my actual voice. And even then, sometimes I'll add some stuff. Sometimes I'll take out some stuff, you know, on the fly. But it's me. It's my personality with my voice and the way that I do stuff. I don't want to always sound like, because I don't want to read. I don't want to just read it. You know, I've always been a relatively good public speaker. So even when I read off a script, it doesn't sound like I'm reading off a script. It sounds natural. Dottz, you could show what you type while you say it, if that'll help Philip Wolf. I could always do that. I could always show that. Some people have a gift for speaking. Thank you, Snappy. Appreciate that. Do a Warden pet build. That is something I could do. It is true. Thanks, dude. Battlegrounds? Yes, Fatty. I do want to do at least one day of Battlegrounds next week. At least. So, alright. So next week we're going to do a day of Battlegrounds and a day of Warden leveling. I think that might be the permanent thing. We might do Battlegrounds, leveling. Battlegrounds, leveling. Battlegrounds, leveling. If that sounds something you guys are up to, I could do that. I could do Battlegrounds every Tuesday and leveling every Wednesday. Except for this week. This week's going to be all Warden content. I'm wondering if Magic Steel from Elemental Drain interacts with Dottz from siphoning. I imagine that it has to, unless it says direct damage. If people are reading from a script, they need to practice reading out loud so they know what words to emphasize. That's true. That is true. Alright, Steven, thanks for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Battlegrounds, man. I'm looking forward to it. No, I don't know. I've always been a relatively good public speaker and a relatively good presenter. But yeah, that's what I always say. Like, I've watched other content creators too. I'm obviously not going to name names, but like when I watch their videos, it's like you guys are saying. Like, it sounds like, hey, here with a guide. Yeah, this is pretty good. You should watch me do this thing. Like, that's not. No one wants to watch that. No one wants to watch that. Like, you gotta have some sort of personality to your voice. Like, when I try to make a video here, before I do that, some use bullet points, some use a script, some have the gift of turning on the mic and it comes naturally to them. Yeah, I use a script because I found that the script works best for me, because I used to just do turning on the mic and whatever comes naturally to me. But if I write the script and I can think about it more, you know, I can kind of really think about what I'm writing, and I can make sure that I cover every point. You know what I'm saying? All right, Philip, sounds good, man. So that's what I try to do. Watch me, nay. Then that could probably work, PXY. If you want to use that as your form of Magicka sustain, that could probably work. Dottz, you're a natural though. Thank you. Well, all right. So what I was trying to say with that film girl, thank you. I actually forgot what I was saying but you reminded me. Yeah, confidence is key, Don. It's all like, when I make my videos, I want it to seem like we're having a conversation. Like I'm talking to you. I have Crystal. Thank you. I want it to seem like we're having a conversation. You know, I don't want it to just be like, I'm just, you know, I'm here teaching you how to do something. Like, watch my video, learn this. Like, I don't want to come off that way. I want to come off like I'm sitting next to you, right? And I know this might sound stupid, but this is what I try to. This is like the mindset I try to get into when I talk and when I write my scripts. I try to act like I'm sitting next to you and I'm talking to you about, like, this is what you should be doing. This is what you should be doing. This is what you should be doing. Like, this is what you should go here, go there, do this, do that. Like, I don't want to just sound like, you know, listen here, class. So when you want to use a magic ability, you got to put points in the magic. Like, no. Like, I try to say it in a way that it's like we're having a conversation. It's like we're talking, you know? I feel like it makes the content itself, it's better for viewer retention. It's better for viewer retention. If someone comes into a video and they're watching a guide and I sound boring as hell, they're not going to stay. Regardless of if they need the information or not, they're going to be like, I do not want to sit through this. So I try to make it so that it will be, please make your next video talking Netflix. Oh, man. Yo, I made a little craft bag skit at the beginning of my ESO Plus guide. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really think it's super like corny and cheesy. It's awful, but maybe if one person finds it funny, we got it. Oh yeah, Pancakes. I've been getting UI errors all over the place. It's most likely just because of Morrowind. That's it. That's something I like about you and Kev DeWitt. It's not just someone talking at me. Absolutely, absolutely. A lot of other people sometimes they either come off as maybe a little awkward or a little too monotone, and I feel like having that personality in your voice and having that personality when you talk, it leaves people more entertained. At least it would for me. You know, like for me, like when I watch video. It's constant, like every second. Oh, I don't have that problem. I wasn't having that problem. I was just having it whenever I went to a way shrine. At least in Cyrodiil. I'm not going to run any mods until they get updated. Yeah, I mean, AUI supposedly did get updated. I'm ready to give my verdict on all the sustain changes. Justin came out of the woodwork. I think they're for the best. They add challenge to the game. It make us actually have to pay attention to resources. That's what I said, dude. Alright, Don, thanks for stopping by, man. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. That's what I've been saying, Justin. In a game that does not require cooldown management, you have to give the player some challenge. You do. You just do. Like, in World of Warcraft, you didn't really have to manage your resources very much. You used to, but then, like, as the time gone on, you didn't really have to. In PvP, anyway. But it was all about cooldown management. It's all about cooldown management. But in ESO, there's no cooldowns to manage. So the skill is going to come from managing your resources. So I'm not some PvE expert. From what I had seen previously from people, PvE was just kind of like a, you know, it was more about the mechanics and less about also managing yourself. You need to be able to manage yourself and manage the mechanics. It's just a matter of were the class changes a little too heavy-handed. Only time will tell. What's up, Corrupt? You came in right at the end, man. I'm actually about to go. Unless anyone has any burning questions for me. Haha, fire. Unless anyone has anything burning that they need to ask me about or want to say before I go, I have to kind of get off. I do have work in the morning, and my sleep schedule is fucked. But we will be here, guys. We will be here tomorrow, 7:30. Tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dog. I want to try to get to 100 viewers at least once this week. I would be so happy. Because we hit 80 tonight. So now my new goal is 100. I want to hit that triple digit viewer count, man. I want to hit the triple digit viewer count. We'll see, man. We'll see. But yeah, tomorrow before I get on stream, I'm going to try to buy 3 crafting tables and I'm going to buy the target dummy. Sleep is lame. Yeah, I know, but I have to go into work and be semi-competent. Now we have an actual reason to use heavy attacks instead of it being a dead mechanic. That is very true. That is very true. Very, very true. Especially feels good, man, for my PvP build using Resto staff, because I think Resto is going to restore the most, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But, guys, great stream tonight. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Great stream tonight, guys. This was my personal best stream since I've started. We got a lot of new viewers, like a lot of new faces. Like, that's awesome. Just seeing the new faces around is awesome. Seeing you guys who always are here, like everyone showing up tonight, it was awesome. It was awesome to see the support. And we maintained like 70 fucking people for like 2.5 hours. Like, that was awesome. This is Phil from the stream. All right, Quantum Wolf. Let me get you in. Let me get you in here, buddy. Quantum Wolf. Hold on, let me just message him and help him out here. Okay. Yeah, Wrestler's gonna give a crap ton back. But anyway, what I was saying was, we maintained like 70 people for like 2.5 hours. Like, that was nuts. So, and we peaked at 80. Oh man. Oh man. Quality night. Quality night. And of course, I need to extend a huge thank you to Casperon Gaming for the $5 donation, James Paul for the $2 donation, and of course Deho for the $15 donation. Thank you guys so much for your generosity. I really, really appreciate it. And of course, I also want to thank Falco for donating in-game, donating me some gold. And by some, I mean a lot. I want to thank you as well, man. You made my life a fuck ton easier. But thanks for watching tonight, guys. If there's anything you need, for all of you new people, there's a Discord link in the description below. I have Discord on my phone, so if you need to reach me or talk to me at any time, you can simply talk in Discord, use @Dottz, and I get a notification on my phone, and we'll be able to chat, we'll be able to hang out, and you can also, you know, talk with the rest of the community, because we hang out in Discord a good amount. Like, when I'm at work, too, I always leave Discord up on my internet browser, so that I'm able to just, you know, talk to anybody if I get bored or if I need to distract myself or whatever. But yeah, we're going to actually make progress on the Warden tomorrow. We're going to actually make progress on the Warden tomorrow instead of being, you know, I just wanted to interact with you guys mostly tonight and focus on talking to you, but tomorrow we're going to make actual Warden progress. Snappy! Hold on, I gotta wait for this notification to come in. Snappy with the $10 super chat. What? What? Snappy. Right at the last second. Squeezed it right in there. Thank you so much. Wow, thank you. Yo, fire in the chat for the last minute donation, man. Thank you so much, Snappy. Really, really appreciate it. So, and also a special thank you to Snappy for the $10 donation right at that last second there. Wow, thank you so much, guys. Your generosity is really appreciated. But tomorrow's gonna be more Warden leveling. Thursday, I'll leave it up to you, or Wednesday, I'll leave it up to you guys. So tomorrow's more Warden leveling. Wednesday, it's up to you guys with what we're gonna do. And then next week, I think I'm going to start doing my Battlegrounds on Tuesday, leveling on Wednesday. You let me know if you guys like that, and if you do, we'll do that for our permanent schedule. So, thanks again to everyone. Thanks again for Snappy for the last-minute donation. And I will catch you all tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you all tomorrow, guys. Have a great night.